And I think we're live. Wow. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. How are you today? I still don't like my light on YouTube versus my light on TikTok. But good morning. All right. I'm going to give you guys a minute or two to get in here. See who shows up to get their cards read this morning. If anybody at all. Good morning. Good morning. I see that the system is notifying people of your presence or my presence. Good morning. All right. Do. Good morning. I've noticed that people come ever more quickly and go ever more quickly on here than they ever did. It's quite interesting. I think that's one of those. I'm good. Christina, how you doing this morning? I'm just finishing my manicure while we wait for everybody to come in, and then I'll read some cards. So I might as well pull some cards for you out of the gate, eh? Let's put the cards down. I could finish putting my nails on. Oh, Five of Wands. Communications, darling. Deuce of Swords. Somebody give you a choice? Oh, choice for happiness. Pick the happy choice. Ooh. Do you know what this is? What is this lovely little communication I'm looking at here? Happy, joy. Did you get this communication yet? Or what am I looking at? You're not sure. When was the last time you spoke to her? Where's everything at right now? How close are you to go into hers? I suppose is the big question. Oh, I don't like these nails. Oh, they're not going to fit. That's an issue. Okay. So what did she say that gave you peace? Or that you decided to make peaceful? I don't know. I don't know what it's around, darling. I do know that this is a Five of Wands, and it talks of you making a decision that puts air beneath your wings, that gets you thinking right thoughts and right things, because it's followed by the sun. So it's the energy of you expressing or receiving communication, and not long after which, happy, joy. This is everything coming together. Dude, and the feminine energies in this card are coming out like crazy on you. You haven't heard anything. You haven't changed your mind. You haven't made any decisions. She hasn't said anything. What are you thinking? What has anything shifted in you? Because this looks like the shift is imminent, if you will. Does that make sense? Hey, Jennifer. Good morning to you. Hello, Amanda. Happy Tuesday to you. So, I'm multitasking this morning. So, if I see if it's picking up on Dawn. Look, here, I've got this Courage card and the Emperor, which is, the Emperor always comes up, he's the boss. Devil's in the details, right? And then there's finances and wants and desires. But I got two starting cards coming up in your shadow cards. And then there's this celebration of all of the energies coming together and really aligning, followed by the other ace. What's the missing ace? What's the missing ace? The Ace of Cups is the missing ace. Ace of Cups. So there's just that emotional spark that says go. So I'd say you're 3/4 of the way there. You're almost there. Because followed by that ace, there's the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the fast of speed, hot. You couldn't get a faster, hotter emotion card than this one, right? So there's a point at which a communication becomes the moment at which you make the decision, and then you get your wish, right? You can shorten that. You can wait for it. Simply wait for it. But maybe she is, here's the thing, you guys are going so well together. And, when was the last time you said to her, the only reason I haven't come is because you've asked me not to. And, I'm very proud of my word and who I am and being and doing who and what I say I am. You know what I mean? And what does she say at that point? Anything? Do you, how does that work? I don't know. But these are you, Christina. These are for you to pick up and do something with, right? The happiness, the joy, you don't have to do anything. You can just be happy, joyous. Go to her internally. Do not focus on the illness, the negativity, the sadness, the right. Ultimately, communication is not communicating unless they want to receive it, right? Do the internal communication, and maybe that's going to make the absolute difference, for the two of you. I don't know, but there's this is the Deuce of Swords. This is going to be it's pretty, usually cuts, puts an ending to it. So unless you get some other ending caused by a communication that could be pending at any given time, this would be it. And look at this. This is also, careful not to fly too close to the sun. You could get burned, but it's still, the sun comes out, it warms you, it fills you, it gives you vitamin D, it keeps you alive. It's mostly the best card in the whole deck. Mostly, depending on how you get it, right? But that Deuce of Swords, is like cutting the cord on the blinds, and all of a sudden the blinds fly up. It's that there's going to be an illumination. Yeah, but dude, right? You got to remember that these cards, my cards, talk to me about somebody who's sick and who has the potential of dying, and happiness and joy and completion and perfection comes with death. Do you get this? So, is this her death? Is this what flies you? I'm on my last legs. They're going, right? I don't know, but make this the communication. Let's say, do you want to go there while she's breathing her last breaths and possibly not even conscious of still being here? Or do you want to go and be there so that you can be the wind beneath her? Geez, why does that? What is it? Have you seen Sweet Magnolias? What is that? Does that mean something to you guys, Christina? Then, dude, Ace, this is your decision. It's yours to make, and I don't know how. Thank you. No, I don't know how. Wind beneath your feet. Yeah. I don't know what that means to you, but it means something, because that sequence of cards keeps coming up, and the key one missing here is that it's wind beneath my wings, isn't it? From the movie Sweet Magnolias, I think. And it was why am I thinking it's Bette Midler? Is it Bette Midler? I don't know. Beautiful song. But that's and tell her, hey, the devil made me do it. This witch, the tarot lady up in Montreal, Canada, told me that I had to go to you because it was time. Feel your way for it. And if it feels like time, honey, go to her, and don't worry about the promise. This is the longer you wait, the longer you hope that she's not gonna go. Bonus, hopefully she doesn't go. Hopefully she survives this, she gets better, and she keeps going on. But dude, the clarity, the suddenness with which she gets better in these cards doesn't feel clean. It doesn't feel like she is going to get better than enough. You know what I mean? And you have no way of knowing this either. So, are you going to wait for the end, or you want to catch her while she still has some time left to be with? Because I'll tell you that the last week before my mom went, my dad called, said, Mom's going. She's on a DNR, which is a do not resuscitate. And by the time I got there, I had to talk to her through my cards because she was so far gone. Half in the grave already. You know what I mean? I love the commitment to your word. Tell her that I love your commitment to your word. But these cards scream of an enormous desire for you to be with her. And, have her watch this. Have her watch this, because it pains me greatly how much it pains you to not be able to wipe her brow and give her water. And, even, I don't know if she can even eat, or I don't know what kind of condition she's in. But, and hug her and just be with her, beside her, like a friend, like a support, Oh my gosh, who else come in here so far this morning? We are busy this morning. Okay, we are gonna, I gotta warn you guys. Hello, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Amanda, I saw you when you first came in. You got first on the YouTube list if you're still here. I got this way up high. I'm talking, you're looking at the bottom of my eyeballs, and this gets me closer to the cameras. Who else we got up here? Jessica Lista 226, good morning. You guys stay alive on there. There is a 10-second delay on the YouTube channel. I want you to take a look in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Make sure that you are actually live with me. Otherwise, sometimes there's a ridiculous long delay waiting for you to hook up with me and respond to my questions. So please like, share, subscribe. You will notice that at the moment you cannot apparently comment and be live on the YouTube channel unless you have a channel of your own. I do apologize for that. That is temporary. You can subscribe and share, like, the channel anyway. But January 1st, we'll be going live full-time with YouTube as the master channel. And so we hope everybody that watches on TikTok will join us there. But it makes me ill every time I turn on TikTok knowing that money is going into the Trump family pocket as a result of my efforts and energies. Bad enough that I am on on Twitter. But that's just Elon Musk ick. That's not quite so bad ick. Anyway, that's me. Christina, go visit with her. She looks just like you. I love grandkids. Grandkids are the best things, right? There's the Ace of Cups coming up in my mind as I think about this, Christina. That's the ace that was missing. And you have to be super aware and super conscious of the concept that you create your future, your existence, your perception, your perspective, everything based on the power of how you feel. So use that if it helps. Bonus. You may find that will be the doorway to open up the trip for you and get everything going the way you want it going. Does that make sense? Crazy. All right, let's see. Here we got here. So who came in up first? Amanda Agoji. All right, you guys are just gonna have to stay alive, and I'm not doing a list, so stay alive and participate and feed me energy. And let's do this. Woo! Look at the cards flying all over the place. My cards saying, no, make a list, make a list. No, it's too tricky. There are 5 members left on the TikTok membership, you guys. I want to remind you that you want to switch over to Tarot Reader in My Pocket when your paid membership comes up for renewal. And, you know, feel welcome to take advantage of your benefits, guys, because benefits are benefits. All right, Amanda, you're still here. Amanda Agoji. I'm sure you smiled. Happy Tuesday, darling. And I'm at the top. Helps if I go down here. You are here. Let's go. How's the delay? It's 10 seconds. Last liked and subbed. Well, welcome. Thank you, Sag Girl. I suppose it's Sag Girl for Sagittarius, huh? I do not do horoscopes, although there are horoscopes in the cards. Amanda. Ooh, darling. Oh, right out of the gate, 10 of Wands. This is the challenge. This is the go freaking all in card. And it's followed by the 3 of Cups. So, and which is all followed by the 3 of Pentacles. So it's like happy, joy is everything you wanted. And holy crap, you go on to work. Did you just get offered a new job? What am I looking at? What is this, Amanda? Good morning, Holly. How's everything going? What's the date? I'm looking at dates here. You guys are on hold until December, huh? Oh, man. Amanda, what are we looking at, darling? This is a choice. 2 3s coming up like this. This is a choice that you got to make. Oh, new developments. I can't wait to hear. What are we looking at, Amanda? You've not been up, but you were just on call with a high up guy. Dude, this strikes me as, what is it that, was there something that you just finished off that call that you need to think of as a follow-up, something you need to do in order to maintain that, perhaps send a thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I really glad we connected sort of energy. Nothing smarmy. Something cold, clean, professional. Or thank somebody that referred you. How did you end up in this call? Do you feel where I'm pushing you here, Amanda? What are we looking at here? Do you know what this is? Can you feel your way to what this is that you are being called to here? You got to stay out of your head. You got to feel your way through this one. What happened on this call that gave you, I'm not sure what it gave you, but I'll take it. This is positive. It's going to give you a shit ton of work, though. Right? You want to have a report. Been on hikes while he was over here. He wasn't as high up until recently. Oh, I see. So his elevation, so to speak, but this becomes beneficial to you. Was this an invitation for you to make it clear to him that you are interested in a position within this company, so to speak? Is that what you think the call was? Is that he saw how complicated and saw you doing it by yourself since everyone... Okay, your challenge is to... Yeah... So my ex had filed. Oh, okay, hang on. That's Holly. Holly's restraining and the judge threatened to remove your... So I suspended your access. Your access to the daughter, yeah. Come back to that, Holly. I'm going to have to read all of that all at once. You saw how complicated my work is, so I'm doing it by myself. Since everyone else is on holiday, and he knows you are worth more than you're getting, for sure. And he's a friendly, right? And he's a friendly. When do you come up for... When's your job review come up? When does your... I don't even know what they call those. We spoke over the summer about it. April. Okay. But he's just new as the boss now. Do they have Christmas bonuses? Do they something like that? Do you have a possibility of your challenge is to take advantage of the fact that he is seeing you do all this work, because come April, I don't have the astrology on these two cards yet. Sorry, this is my working deck. What are your... Yeah, see, Nine of Swords comes out. What is the worst thing that you would expect could happen, Amanda? You're coming out here, going into April, going into your spring review. What's the worst thing that could possibly happen? Is there any fear, any concern that you would get fired? Or is the worst thing that would happen that you get passed over for promotion? What do you think? What would be the worst of the two things? Right, Holly's stories. I can't wait to read it. But I want to read it all at once. I would not be... Again. All right. So you have between now and April, your challenge is to stay focused. Prove to them that, A, you love this job beyond anything else. Do you love this job, Amanda? Do you really, really love the job that you are doing? Yes or no? What do you think? Not as much as you used to. But that's because you keep getting passed over for promotion. Right? If you got a promotion every time you deserved one, you wouldn't be so unhappy. Right? You love doing healings and readings. Oh, are you doing those professionally yet? So your challenge, this is the plan. Do you have a business plan, Amanda, for your healings? Because frankly, my spirit is always going to drive you towards doing the healings. Right? If you are doing work for somebody else and you are not getting the honors and the glories that you are capable of getting as a healer, then you should be working as a healer. You've started to do lives and you're doing a group event soon. And what kind of feedback are you getting? You enjoy it, right? So again, if you kept doing that, if you wrote yourself a business plan that had you doing that full time, how long before it would take for you? People love, but yeah, people are bored, darling. They want to be entertained. They want to come on here. They want people to take them away from their miserable little lives. The reason that people are drawn to tarot is because they don't know how to fix their own lives. They don't know how to turn their lives into their best lives. And if you've been following me anytime at all, then you know how to turn your life into your best life because you have been doing your alignment practice. And if anybody here doesn't know how to do an alignment practice, you're going to have to learn how to do one, because there's no better way or any other possible way for you to live your best life. I'll put that one on last. And so, right, and they want to be healed, right? Healing is a crazy thing. Eckhart Tolle is really, really good for you to read. Thank you, Con. I appreciate the invite, but no. So the and crystals. Oh, yeah. See, that'll give the stones, right? So you're getting the emotion. You need to focus so that the emotion becomes the practice, so that it becomes one and gets you moving forward. This is your challenge, darling. This is a new start. This is the new thing, right? You don't do tarot. You do psychic, medium, healing, channeling, light language abilities. Perfect. So focus on your psychic, medium, healing, channeling, light language abilities, because that's where your power is. And make it clean. Get into focus. Get into alignment and use the alignment to focus your readings. Do you get this? Super. And the old thing is a super complicated technical position. But you like that sort of thing, Amanda. You're into, is this like systems management or something? Like, this is super complicated stuff. No matter how you look at life, you are born to do super complicated stuff. This is where you get your juice. Doing whatever it is that you're doing that's super complicated. Oh, hello, darling. I can't read Arabic, so I have no clue what your name is. But do feel welcome to tell me how to pronounce it. Systems management, right? And you're good at it. You're really, really good at it. And you really, really enjoy doing it. But you also would want to be, if you're going to be doing this, you want to be doing this in a way that allows you to be the joyous, fulfilled, complete self that you are. And there is a way that you can do both the readings and the work at the same time and do the fulfillment, even though you think that there isn't. And all you got to do is put it together and practice it. Right? I have the cards scream at me. Get any challenge you are given, you put your all that and a bag of chips into. I've lost the card, and it's gone on the other side of the desk. Pardon me, I'm going under the desk. I'll be back. Oh yeah. Right? So the key to this card, this is the Nine of Swords, right? The key to this card is to stay the hell out of your head. Stay focused. Right now you're looking at my boobs like an old man. Sorry, YouTube. I can't stand and talk to you guys unless I stand at the back of the room, right? Ugh. This is it, right? And just settle into it. Create a practice. Create a calendar. Create an agenda. Does this make sense to you, darling? This is totally key. Right? You got to feel your way through it. You've heard me say that if you've been listening long enough, you guys, you got to feel your way through life. Don't think your way. The second you start thinking, you lose your, it's when you are reading, you can't think your way through the reading. You got to relax into it. You've got to feel your way through that reading. Use that same energy in your waking existence and feel your way through everything. You'll be stunned at how effective it is, you guys. It is the easiest thing in the world. And without it, you can live your best life. But it's called luck. And if you believe that you're lucky, and it's because you are, and you go through life living as if you're lucky, then you're going to be lucky. Do you see how the attraction comes? Oh. It's a total competition, you guys. I swear to God. This makes sense to you, darling. Doing the inner healing needed, and things are flowing pretty well. Right? This is the task. The task is to just get everything flowing. Flowing with the go, I like to say. Can you get a general... Well, you hang in there and wait. Patience. There's a bunch of people got here before you guys who would like to have a reading as well. I also have Ninja Mama and perhaps others who are... what is the word I'm looking for? Super fans who are actually paid readers. And I believe, who was the first one in here this morning? Was it Jennifer? Who was the first one in YouTube this morning? Christina was the first one in. I think Jennifer came in right after, right? All right. We're going to go with Jennifer because I already read for Christina. And then I'm going to do Ninja Mama because she be my... And then I am going to read for Holly. Any other... are there any other Toth members in the live? Speak now and I can get you on the list. Who did I have? Did I have a Toth member up here? Did Liz come in? Who came in up here? It was Holly, Amanda, Sag Girl, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Are you on my Toth list, honey? Oh, hubby's back. All right. We will find out. If you are on, we are looking for the super fans at the moment, you guys. Jay, there you are. Pretty sure Jay was on. All right. Anyone So who is missing? I think Triva just came in. And I think there's only 2 more that I'm aware of missing. You are welcome to join at any time, you guys, but I highly recommend that you go to the psychictarot.ca instead of TikTok and join the tarot reader in my pocket, who just became a super fan. Oh, did you switch over? You fixed it. What do you mean you fixed it? What did you do? You didn't reboot it on just give more money to TikTok. You know, I only get 40% of that, eh? Oh, love to you, Amanda. Good luck to you with the readings. But seriously, girl, get yourself a business plan. Right now, write down a business plan and figure out how you are going to make this healing experience full time. And you will find that you are able, so far it's taken me, how long have I started doing this during the pandemic, right? And on TikTok because it was fun and I liked doing it so much. I decided I wanted to do it every Tuesday, but I can't do TikTok, and I certainly can't do this for free because this you can't see it on the YouTubes anymore, but this fella up here in the corner, this is my sweetheart. And let me see if I can show the YouTube. Oh, this guy.
Is she talking about me?
This guy here, he makes these crazy little hot sauces. Check this out, you guys. Can I get this? This is the sticky ginger garlic. This is what we call a black sauce in barbecue competition ribs. Heaven. And world's best chef right there. In spite of the fact that even his, Greg, you're adorable, Holly says. Thank you.
Thank you, Holly.
All right, so where are we? We're on Jennifer. Oh, I swear to God, he's trying to get me fat. He keeps, oh no, coconuts are not,
no, coconuts are
coconuts are pure keto, right? He goes out for these trips to fetch vegetables and stuff, and he comes back with these coconut macaroon cookies that are, oh my God, heaven. And they are insanely sweet. No, these are high carbs, babe. This is my whole day's carbs right here. This is 23, it's worse. Yeah, 23.2 grams of sugar, babe.
Yeah, well.
Oh, well. Coconut cookies, and I promised my daughter I wouldn't eat on live, so that's my lunch this morning. All right, Jennifer Durlan, who is living the life of pie, manifested all by herself and her lonesome by following the good advice of just get into alignment and choose your best life, right? I met you. You were just not quite as sane as some people would think. You were angry and hurt and totally changed your life. I freaking love where you have gone. Exactly. Yeah, and your boys are much happier for it too, aren't they? Because, guys, you got to meet this woman. You ever get a chance to meet this Jennifer Estrella? This woman is a bubble of joy and would give you the moon off her own back. Well, maybe not anymore, unless it didn't mean anything to her anymore and it meant more to you, right? You can't stand paint. They are happy. And, right, and happy. Oh, that's that nail. Ooh, we're trying to do this the hard way, you guys. There we go. Good afternoon, Raksha. All right, let's do Jennifer's cards here, you guys. Do. Out of the gate. 9 of Pentacles. Look at this. This is the manifestation card. This is the all that bag of chips all day, every day, and it just keeps coming. This is solid. This is real. This you can count on. What a nice card to be living with out of the gate. And it's followed by the Eight of Cups. Is this talk about focusing on everything that is joyous and positive and real and magic and wonderful and actively choosing it. So you get to chase after your best life. Oh my God, girlfriend, I love these cards for you. And now we're at the point, right? Feel this power, feel this fulfillment, feel this magic. Now you gotta share it. You gotta communicate this. You gotta teach this to the boys. The boys gotta learn how to do this so that they can choose their best life by being in alignment. Here's your challenge. You're the only one stopping this from, right? The boys don't do this yet. The boys got to learn how to do this. Oh, they already do that. They do this so much more naturally as kids than we do as adults. It's insane. But it's time to share this. Do you feel how this magical? Share with them. And they are not, you're slowly getting there with them, right? Force it on them. Force them to choose. Force them. Have the conversation. You're sitting down at dinner. Have the conversation. How do you feel about this, that, and the other thing? You know, if you had your druthers about, get them into positive alignment and teach them how to have the internal manifest conversation with at the family table. Does this make sense to you? Look at that. Ace of Cups, right? And look at that. Take a spin on the wheel. Take a chance on it. Put more effort into it, and it will bring peace to your family. And look, there's one of the boys. Is likely already sort of gets it. The one with his emotions on his sleeve, he gets this already. He gets this. It's not working because he's not practicing it actively. Get him to actively practice it every hour on the hour for 2 weeks. You guys, you want to make this a habit? Make it a habit, right? And then go with the flow, right? And the other one, put more energy into hoping that they will find the doorway, because if they don't, that's on them. You can't cry over their spilled milk. That's your challenge, right? King of Pentacles. Dad is their challenge to deal with, not yours. Does this make sense? So you got to see Dad in a positive light. You got to give Dad back his grace. Oh, there's a lovely challenge for you. Think about that one. Give him his wholeness and completion. All right. And have the boys show that to the boys as you do that. Right. No, oh, yeah. See that? I just sent you right into your head the very idea. I bet you are laughing. But this is it. What are you waiting for? This is how you show the boys. Right? There's your challenge. You already know how to do this. You are already one with this. Get even more one with it and create the healing that you already know how to create in the world. Draw your line in the sand. You already know this. Now go out and do it. Jesus, I got halfway through the card ranting on you this morning. Guys, this is get into alignment. It's all you have to do. The second you start thinking, you've lost the game. The game is to stay in alignment and never have to think about anything. You just do everything in your absolute perfection as you do it, because you're in alignment and you cannot fail, right? But once you get it, once you know it's working, once you are living in your manifestation, share it, teach it, give it back, right? And if you can't teach it to other people, just take the people that you don't like and give them their grace. Your ability to look, monsters in the eyes and see them as poor, lost, broken little toddlers in a dirty diaper gives you so much power. You have no idea. Feel free to use that image if you need to. But literally, it is how you survive this, right? Ninja Mama. Darlene, how are you? All right. Holly, you stay there. Do not leave. I want that whole story this morning. I can't wait to read for you today. Who else have I got on the list here? I got Jay and Triva to read from off of the tarot reader in my pocket list, you guys. So let's see what we got here. These are Ninja Mama cards, you guys. I know I said a bunch of names here. All y'all stay in there. Who's all still watching up on the YouTubes, guys? Make sure I know you're still there, or I won't know to come back to you. All right. All right. Hey, Jascalista. Good to see you. All right. Dude. Oh my God. Ninja Mama. Dude, this is... Again with the shit or get off the pot card. Oh, I don't know why anybody ever likes this card. They hang around. This is like... Dude, this is like... I get the image. This card strikes me. Picture this. There was this joke where... fella is given an option between heaven and hell, and in heaven everybody's having its light, and and it's just boring because everything's perfection, and there's no contrast, there's nothing going down. And then he looks at heaven, at hell, and everybody's down there, and they're up to their necks in shit, but they're having a grand old time, and they're having drinks, and they're listening to music and everything else. And he says, great. He says, okay, all right, I'm okay, I'm gonna make my decision. I'm gonna go to hell because they look like they're having a way better time. And he settles into the poop up to his neck, and all of a sudden he hears from the wings. He says, all right, break over, everybody back on your heads. That's this card. The signing has happened. So why are you feeling like this? Oh, because now the work happens. You just bought a manure pile. Is there a pig pen on this property, Ninja Mama? Or will there be shortly? Like, seriously? Could you get more up to your neck in poop than a farmland? You've signed. When do you move? When do we all move in? Holy crowley. Not that you know of. Are you planning? It's just all the shit of moving. It's all of the... All right, so now you're in it, eh? So you've signed the papers. Wait, are we talking about buying a property? The court signing for the deal. Oh, that deal. Dude, it's a different property. Even so this is... Why do you feel like you've gone from the frying pan into the fire, since everything is coming out exactly as look at the piece. Comfortable. Is somebody going to jail? Somebody doing time here? Is this time served, or is this going to... Because this is an 8 of Pentacles. They're getting time? How much time? Or time served? Which is the yes for? What is this? 2. Because this about house arrest or jail. Have they got... likely it's going to be a house arrest. From the looks of this, it looks like a house arrest, but immediately followed by the Queen of Pentacles. You gave a character witness, correct? Are you going to be asked to stand up for this person? Because who's this? You didn't have to. They didn't need one. So who's the so he took the deal, right? So the deal was that he was going to get a lesser, they were going to ask the judge for a lesser sentence, hopefully house arrest. So this comes down to the judge, right? Oh, perfect. Yeah. This screams this win-win. Nobody wants the guy in jail. He's too freaking expensive. First offense. He's promised he's going to fly, right? His challenge, he's likely going to end up with something like, you get into trouble in less than the next 2 years, you're going behind bars, okay? And it'll be your own fault, right? Does this make sense? This makes sense. This feels, right? This feels comfortable. He's following the rules, and he sees everything, and it was the first offense, right? You guys don't need the details. Neither do I don't want to know them. Thank you very much. Right? This is it. Use no picture, whiny toddlers. Feel welcome to use the picture. Yes, Jascalista. Because this is it, right? Jascalista commented on the monsters being toddlers in dirty diapers, right? Same energies, right? So the judge sees your guy and sees him for who he is. Judges are really good at seeing people. Hi, Julie. Good morning. judges are really good at seeing people for who they are and what they are. And they've been, if he's been at being a judge long enough, then his, yeah. So I get a feeling it's going to come down to a house arrest or a very, very short, possibly time served even, which would be way better because he's a good guy, with a some kind of 2-year warning, it feels like. Let me know how that works out, because yeah, you never know. This is stay on practice. You do have to write a character reference. Yeah, that's what the Queen of Swords is all about. Yeah, so you write the character reference, and you know, make it as true. Get into alignment with yourself before you write it. Really get into alignment, and really write what you know that the judge needs to know. You know what I mean? Don't even talk about the crime itself. Well, if you're in alignment when you sit down to write it, you will feel your way through what the judge needs you to tell them. Right? Is a man judge? Do you know? He's one. Yep, a man. Yeah, so men tend to be, so men, especially the older men, are the less emotional. They tend to be outwardly, but they feel the same emotions that those of us who are total empaths feel, whether they know it or not. They're just way better at pretending that they are not feeling whatever it is that they think they're not feeling. Do you know what I mean? So they're gonna feel your truth. They're gonna feel your honesty, and that will come through. They're used to that sort of thing. You know what I mean? All right. When are you writing this? So when do you got to write this? Write it now. And do you have exams before Christmas? Do. Right. The testimonial. I don't even know what you guys call it at that point. Holy Booth, darling. You do have 2 tests. All right. Same thing. Get into alignment, right? Did we have was it you? We had no exams. 2 tests. Okay. Same thing. Well, the tests, they all add up at the end of the year, right? Same thing with the tests. Did you try the cheat sheet? How'd that work out? That was you? Was that not? Was it you that I gave the cheat sheet concept to? That was cool. That was, I wish I'd had that when I was in school. And did it work? How'd it go? Could you visualize the cheat sheet when you sat down to write your exam? Your little guy. Oh, no. Oh, you didn't write it yet. Oh, well. That gives you more time to study, I guess. Well, as long as they're being helpful for you. Oh, you're writing it today. Well, there you go. But sit down, do the cheat sheet focus before the exam, and that'll help you out. All right, Holly. Holly Booth, my darling Holly. All right, so I got to scroll up here and see the whole story and see what I missed here that Holly done writ for me, and then we'll start reading. All right, Holly, here's your energies. X filed a restraining order against the husband, implying he abused my daughter, and the judge threatened to remove my husband from her home. So I suspended my access. Right, because you're the good mom, and, you know, frankly, this is not truth. The restraining order is against your husband on behalf of your ex-husband. Your daughter isn't even on the order at all. Oh, that's interesting. The ex didn't file it correctly, and apparently the judge didn't even read it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wait. Oh, that's interesting. And then I got Greg is adorable, and oh, my God. Okay, Holly. So now you find out that the restraining order is your husband has to stay away from your ex because you abused, because your ex-husband believes that your current husband abused your daughter. And so you chose, rather than to have your husband leave the home, because obviously this is how these people behave, you Holly, tell me you're still there. My God. What a story. Okay. And so they're waiting on a court date. What else do I need to tell you? The court date was supposed to be, you're so still here. Okay. So where are we? All right. So the court date is mid-December now at this point, right? It's been moved back to December. Yes. Is that right? Oh my God, you guys! This guy, the X in these. I wish that tarot cards could be presented as witnesses in court, because you guys, if you saw the way that these cards see and have seen Holly's ex right from the very beginning, right? Motions are December 17th. There you go. So, and these cards have not liked this man ever. Have I ever seen anything valuable in this ex of yours, Holly, other than to say give him back his grace? And, you know, or to say that whether we like it or not, he is 50% of your daughters, right? That's this. I've never had anything good. Never. Not a drop of anything. Nothing has ever been anything other than maximum make this guy neutral in your existence, right? And unfortunately, so this summer, Holly's daughter, being of sound, intelligent 12-year-old mind, says, "Mommy, I wanna know my dad and his family." So Holly, listening to me, of course, because I care about her higher spirit and not her pointy little ego head, say to Holly, well, she's old enough, she's smart enough, let her learn the hard way. Let her go for 2 weeks. She can spend, well, doesn't she go? And while she's there, Holly's ex files a police report or a restraining order. Was there even a police report, honey? That's my question. Against Holly's current husband, saying that he had molested somehow the 12-year-old. She's about to be 13, okay? And she's smart as a whip. She is smart as a whip, all right? Not a single police report, though, but he filed a restraining order. See, he doesn't like police because the police already know him, right, Holly? Anyway, so here's the guy. This is the guy. And so they were supposed to go into court, 2 days ago? 3 days ago? Oh, within this, they were supposed to go to court this week. Anyway, but he got an extension. Maybe he stayed up late the night before partying and had too much of a hangover to go into court. Who knows? Last Friday, this was supposed to happen, right? So now they've got to wait until the 17th. But as we just found out, Holly just found out that the restraining order is not against the husband and the daughter. It's against the husband and the ex-husband. So, you have custody. I believe you can take your child back. Ooh. And as I'm shuffling the cards, what do you want to take a chance on? He said he had a procedure. Well, this is Holly's taking a chance here, right? And is trusting in reality. Dude, this is the sort of feel for where you want to put your energy and put it there, because focus on the positivity, because there's nothing but positivity to come out of this. I'm liking this card. This is a lucky thing, right? If your husband is such a threat to your daughter, why wasn't there a police report, and why was the restraining order filed so that your husband stays away from your ex-husband? This makes no sense, right? It's because these people are just trying to do what? I don't know. But we're not interested in what they want. We're interested in Holly and hubby and family living their best lives, and hopefully daughter will come to her fine senses quickly, sooner rather than later. But as I said, that is also 50% her family, so I doubt she's in danger there. I doubt anybody's going to beat her. Her great danger is that she grows up and she becomes the sort of person that are not about to phone the police when something horrible happens. So, you know, that's the worst that could happen, is she becomes one of them. And you did what you could, and you are not responsible for her spirit, Holly. Her spirit is. Whoa, there's the cut you got to make right there. Did you catch that? Did you? There's 3 of Swords. You've got to, if you love something, set her free and release it. The motions hearing is to hopefully throw out all his motions. There's no facts, no dates, no police report. Perfect, right? That's the end. Obviously the restraining order holds that up. Aren't you? I like your lawyer already. This is gonna cut. This should cut. This is gonna cut an end to it. But spiritually, what you need to do is let her spirit care for her. You taught her that internal love for self as she grew. Did you not? Does she not? She needs to know that she is the most important person in her life, not you and not her dad. And this is her exploration and this is her learning. Do you follow that? Like, she needs to know that the lie is not necessary for her to, if she wants to live there, let her live there. But, this is, and if he goes and lives there, you end up not receiving child support for her anymore. And then you're supposed to, anyway, you're going to end up with some sort of bizarre calculation for child support until she's 17 or until she gets sick of living at his house and their house, right? Like, is she going to school? Did she start school? Now, see, because we're now November 25th and she's been gone since July. I haven't even pulled your cards yet, darling. So this is going to end, right? Page of Swords, 7 of Cups. She's in, oh, they did put her in school there. Oh, that's interesting. And is she happy there? Is she happier there than she was in your home? And that is what you have to look at, honey. You have to give her the freedom to write her own past and to heal her own past as well, right? So whatever she's got, she won't talk to you. Exactly. Well, here's the thing. She is in, you need to show, did you show your lawyer the conversation attempts with her? Like, I mean, what do you do? What can you do at that point but give her her apron strings? Do you know? Like, I don't know how you're gonna do that and relax into it. But right now he has all the cards, right? He's in control. Remember your ex? The flamin', your ex. This guy, we know this guy, right? All he cares about is what he cares about. And here's your daughter going after what she cares about. And they're both getting their wish, which is crazy, right? And here's the beauty of it. Mama needs to pay attention to what is in Mama's cup, all right? And you, darling, or Mama, right? And Mama needs to, well, here's the fun part. What if they don't take effect, Holly? You need to trust in her. You need to trust that all of these 13 years that you have put into her have been to good effect and that she will make good decisions, all right? You are about to be possibly in a position where you don't get a say. The judge gets to say. And when he speaks, when he says, he decides, one of two things is going to happen. Your daughter's going to come back to your house on the virtue of the judge, and she's going to be miserable because she was forced to come home and it wasn't her decision. Okay, right? To get that? And they will back her up. The talking heads, all of her, that's her family. That is her family. I'd love to see if her whole family comes to court with her. Do you know what I mean? Because there's your judge right there. And there's your judge saying we're putting the family back together. Right? So the judge says you're only 13. You cannot decide until you're 14 or until whatever your age. And then you have to deal with even worse than what you had going into, but I really want to know my family, Mom. Do you see the issue here? This isn't a custody issue. This is a what is this ridiculousness? And, by the way, you told me that I had to remove my husband from the home or my daughter couldn't come back here. Only the restraining order is this way. Anyway, have a chat with your judge, but this is the decision, right? And this is whatever you think is gonna happen, Holly, is nothing compared to what will actually happen. So relax into it. Let it be. Let it fall into place. Can you feel the power of just allowing this to play out? You already know that you've won. All right? You've got, this is an ace in a hole. You have this. Do you get this? Give me a yes if you get the ace in the hole. It's like a 10-second delay on the YouTubes, you guys, so bear with us. All right? Yes. All right? So we get that this is use that ace in the hole to release you. So now, right, you go into the judge. So there's no custody thing here now. This is because she's there because you were given poor information about this restraining order, right? But now you've got the power to stand in front of the judge. Here's the thing. Do you really want the judge ordering her back into your house? Why don't you just leave her there, right? What does it change? But feel your way through it. Give her the power to decide, right? But they need to answer for those false charges. She needs to be aware that standing up for those false charges and putting those into the public sphere is the sort of thing that would get her on receipt of some sort of a mischief charge, if not something more offensive. This is an assault on your husband's person for no particular good reason than to give your daughter what she wants, which is to spend time with her family, which she's gotten without any fight from you guys whatsoever, because you love her and you trust her to make good decisions in spite of whatever you might think of her family. Get this? Right? Feel the truth and the power and own it, Holly, and none of this can hurt you guys. But this is, your guys are winning here. All right, Triva, darling. Woo! Excellent. Ace in the hole. Ace in the hole. I like it. So, I mean, I would write a letter and say, say whatever you feel to say, but get into alignment. Tell her how much you love her. Tell her how much you miss her. And tell her how much you know it is not necessary for her to put lies into the atmosphere in order to get what she wants. And, and you don't have to say it to her. You only have to do it internally, but give her her grace. She may seem like only a child, but she still is a human being with an internal spirit in charge of her space, same as you, same as me. And if I can do it at 14, she can do it at 13. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to you. Let me know how it goes. Stay in there, guys. I'm leaving soon. We leave tomorrow morning for the One of a Kind show in Toronto. And I can be arranged to do early morning readings while I am there. But a very high likely that I will not be able to do either broadcast, either YouTube or, so I'll put something up that says, sorry, we're not broadcasting today because I'm at the One of a Kind. I can see your question, Queen777. You want to know if you're going to be in a relationship soon. Specifically, Andreza and Chad. All right, Triva, I'm going to read for you right after Jay because he got here first. And then this wild one just came in. Good morning, all y'all. All right, well, hang in there, you guys. I've got 3. I only have 2 other Toth clients that could possibly walk in at this moment in time. Otherwise, I am here till noon, and everybody who sticks around can get their cards read. Easy. So there's not enough. TikTok doesn't like me enough to send, I watch these TikTok channels. These kids go out here and they've got hundreds of people pulling cards, and they just flip cards out of the deck, and they have no idea what the hell the cards are saying, and they pick up a book and they read for you what the book says that the card means, and I can't even with this app, and I get 10 people in here. So we're gonna go do this on YouTube exclusively starting in January. So you guys get on there, and if you cannot comment while I'm live on YouTube, it's because you don't have a channel. My cards are saying shit. Why don't you just do that right away? I tell you what, as soon as I get off air today, I'm going to open up YouTube so that you guys can comment on the YouTube chat just as readily as you can here on TikTok in time for the next session. But I cannot, I will not, likely will not be here next Tuesday because I'm at the One of a Kind show. I'm probably, and then I'll have, if the timing is right, because I have 2 weekends, the one in between, then I'll be live, and then you'll miss me on one day while I am in, follow the YouTube. It's the same name as here. Thank you, Jessica Lista. I appreciate that. All right. Who else, aside from Jessica Lista, who else is still waiting up there in the YouTubes to get a reading? If you don't mind popping up your heads and let me see you there. All right. Hey, Ray, good morning. All right. How often? I am live. I only do TikTok live twice, once a week. Is it can you the list is currently closed, LP, unless you are a super fan on TikTok or a tarot reader in my pocket fan on YouTube. So, but patience is your friend. I am here. I have 2 hours left to read, and I assure you, everybody on both channels is capable of being read for if you stick around. All right, here's Jay Keenan's cards, you guys. 5 of Wands is communication. Jay, followed by the Hanged Man. Oh, what's the partnership? Jay, what do you need to put together? Is this just me telling you? Tell your spirit to get online with the alignment thing and practice it on the daily over and over again. This is where the healing comes from. This is where the power and the distance and the security comes from. You know this. You want your abundance. You have to demand it from the universe. You have to go after it like your very life depends upon it. And you got to tell your ego head and the talking heads in the world to mind their own damn business. This is your life. This is your go around. This is you to choose. You are the one who makes the emotions real. Choose good emotions. And when you are in alignment, plan your existence like it's the most important thing to you, because it really is. And that is where you will have your celebrations, your gifts. And don't worry about what went before. You cannot change the past. You can only change your relationship with it. And that is your challenge. Love to you. Oh, just go after it. Make the decision to go after it. Jay, what can I do with this? Holy crowley. Yeah, I think, yes, Holly, I would definitely do that. Yes. Take that power back legally. Your lawyer should be, yeah. And shame on, next time you get a legal document and you don't bring it to me to read it for you and tell you what it says, shame on you. That includes restraining orders. If you don't understand the words, have somebody who does understand them read them. You could have ended this 6 months ago. Are you kidding me? Ay. Did you never see the restraining order? Anyway, I'm not reading for you. I read for you already, but we'll come back to that. Mr. Keenan. When I let you know it's your turn to be read for, Nellie. Right now I've got a closed list because I am going through the... You want to know if your ex is looking back. Do you want to put that relationship back together, Jay? Do you really, really want to put that relationship back together? I want you to feel, get into alignment with yourself and really feel, is your best interest in getting back together with them? And if it's not, stop putting your focus on her, him, them, and put your focus on where you're, like, what do you want? Do you want it back or don't you? I don't give legal advice. My legal advice, TikTok says to talk to a lawyer or a grad student at a law school. Somebody who knows what the hell they're talking about. AI thinks I'm giving legal advice to you, Holly. But yeah, I think your ex and his family do need a dose of humbling, frankly. Jay, we were together so long, have a family together. She was a good girl. And why did you split up? What split you up? You don't have to type it publicly into the chat, but do you know what it was that caused the break? Do you have what it takes to put that break back together? And are they even remotely interested in it? Because the spark was lost. Right. Okay. So in short of, yeah, so, but you want to put, how long are you guys, have you gotten divorced? Or are you just on a break still? How long you been broken? How long has this break been here? Because this is legal documents here. Something tells me that this is not going to come back together. And that you have 6 months. What makes you think that it can, what makes you wonder, see, when you break like this, the point is to spend the immediate time after you're not right. Okay, so if you do a break like this when you're married, the goal is to take the break time to figure out if you can put it back together by treating each other like dates instead of husband and wife. You guys were not married, but you were living together. Yes, Jay? So this is the question. You are obviously still not over the relationship. You want to put this relationship back together. You would like to find out why the spark broke and if it's possible to recreate the spark because you are not over this, right? That's the question to have with her, right? And this gives you an ending. Either she goes, no, I'm not over you either. Let's try dating. Or she'll say, yeah, I'm over you. And then you got to practice alignment and figure out how to heal yourself in spite of the relationship. Whichever way this comes down, honey, this is you taking control, taking power of your own healing and being whole and complete no matter whether this relationship comes back together. Do you get this? Ah! Holly, I pulled this for your ex. Out of the flames into the fire, darling. Yeah, have a chat with your lawyer. Make him fix that. I love that deck, by the way. I can't read that for you. It's too emotional. Unless Triva wants me to read. I'd read it for Triva because Triva needs emotion. Legal documents. Say documents. There is... No, I don't have legal documents here. 8 of spades, 8 of wands. Here's the decision. You going together happy or you're going to hold yourself prisoner of a relationship. This is, there you go. There's a document. Here, this is a document. Right? This is, the Princess of Swords creates ideas, creates truth, creates reality, right? When you decide how this is going to go, it fixes what didn't go before, and you are moving forward and happy, happy, joy, joy. There's the other 8, right? But this has to start. It started originally with a spark. It's going to continue. If it's going to come back on, it's going to come back on with a spark. And so my advice to you is to get into alignment, figure out exactly how to say the words that need to be said to heal the relationship and give both of you back your grace from the hurt of the breakup. And then, without even speaking to her or him or them, you feel your way through what your next steps are, and you just know. You just know from that point forward whether or not the relationship is going to happen, and you choose based on once you have the knowledge, then you can feel your way either into healing from the ending or into creating the new spark for the new relationship. And until you have that communication, you got to create that. That's the justice angle of the. So it's not a legal document in the sense, it's a rebalancing document, if you like. So do the exercise internally, feel your way into how you're going to have this conversation with her, that with them, that you're not over the relationship yet, and then send it and wait and see what happens. Taylor joined, didn't complete the Heart Me mission. I have no idea what that is. But Taylor, supposedly if you complete the Heart Me mission, you're able to get extra points. And I'm supposed to tell you that. I have no idea what that means. And do with that what you will. Does that make sense, Jay? You know, can you feel your way through this pathway, right? Either change your situation or change how you feel about it. That's it. That's all. You get it? Communication starts everything. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. A little bit of Pete Townsend for you guys. That was Pete Townsend, right? Yeah. I was watching an interview with him yesterday. I think on Jimmy Kimmel or one of those late night talk shows. And he said that was one of his top 5 songs, which really impressed me because one of my top 5 Who songs. Alrighty, Triva, darling. How's he doing there? I'm gonna read for you. Is Triva still here? There we go. How you doing, beautiful? One of your videos came through my live this morning, and it was just rocking out. I was like, that's a lot of traffic. So something's working for you. Stay focused. Don't worry about who's coming. Let them come. Even the haters give you added bonuses. You know. I personally haven't got the stomach for TikTok lately. So, but all the power to you. No more fear to speak out. Oh, feel that power, girl. Feel that power. Take a nice deep breath. Relax into it. What I want you to do. So I'm going to try something different with you, with your energy here. I want you to relax into yourself. And rather than going up into a positive emotion, I want you to bring yourself down to neutral. Can you see if you can feel your way to no emotion space as you get into alignment with me? Can you feel that? No emotion, no darkness, no light, just here, just now. Can you feel that power? Can you feel the moment? Can you feel the separation from all that exists except you, Triva? Take another deep breath and relax into it. Feel that. This is your next step. Yeah. Right? You're here. You got it. This is you creating the power. This is, now you're at nuance. This is nuance. This is detail, right? This is you making, here, did I tell you, have I told you yet to drop all of your preconceived notions yet? Have you done this exercise yet? Because this might be the time. This is you deciding what is him. All right, so here's the next exercise for you. So you're going to get into alignment. Here's your meditation. And you are going to do the exercise with yourself where you are going to turn off all of your preconceived notions. Everything that you prejudged, pre-decided, everything that you in your ego head has put into your space and decided that it is that is what is going to be. You're going to erase all of those, and from here on forward we are going to choose everything in the moment, including your favorite flavor of ice cream, including your favorite color, including the temperature of air in your apartment. Do you feel where I'm sending you here? Everything is going to be decided in the moment. Your focus now is going to be on choosing your boundaries to suit who you are now, not who you were when you set those original boundaries. Do you catch this? This is easy. I think you'll get this easy. And then once you're there, look for the nuances. Look for the little itty bitty things. Shine light into the darkness, the places where you may have been afraid to look before. You didn't want to touch that feeling because it was set. That was, you can change how you feel about people, especially the people that hurt you, the people that are dark, and choose how you want to feel towards them differently. And it's going to stun you. It will change how you are walking forward, right? So this is part of giving them back your grace. This is you taking back all of your grace. And your grace requires that you choose everything in the moment. Do you catch this? This is going to give you even more peace and more power. This will give you more ability to choose all of the things that you want going forward and how you're going to feel about all that crap that you felt in the past. This is the exercising of the choosing the neutrality as the desired emotion for the crap in the past. Do you see that? And because we don't want to cry over spilled milk, we cleaned it up already. So this needs to be given back its grace. Yeah, it happened. So what? It was a monster in a dirty diaper who caused this. Do you get it? And this is your task. And this is your alignment choice. And lots of effort into it. Look at the step off. Boom. Explosive. Right? There's your practice. Practice that. Do it. Man, you are so focused on falling into your best life. It's crazy to me. Jennifer is another one I watch. You guys are so committed to yourselves in bringing this power back to yourselves. Now it's time to bring it out, share it with the world, right? I hope you got your son watching this. Guys, if you know somebody that is autistic, man, this is the most powerful power that I ever got. It keeps me from going absolutely ballistic. It keeps me from getting so emotional that I red zone and lose control of my existence. Your son is, how old is your son, Michaela? Your son's most important power is personal motivation. If you don't know this yet, he needs to know it. All right? Your person, what you want, is the most powerful motivation, and you can use it to his advantage, not yours, his advantage. He needs to use that power to make his life his best life. All right. Good morning, Holly. How you doing, sweetheart? I'm all concerned about the hospital situations and whatnot. Jacob is 33, an amazing man who's very misunderstood. That's right. But his power lies in not worrying about whether other people misunderstand him, but just in being his whole, complete, full self, right? One of the biggest things that bothered me and estranged me from myself was worrying about what other people thought of me. Right? There you go, right? But no, Triva, it's his power, it's his magic, it's his source, it's his energy. It's got to be focused solely on him. He's got to not be doing it for you because he wants to please you. He's got to be doing it because he wants that personal power and that happiness and joy that he is capable of getting out of life, right? What time are we? We are 1 hour and 24 into today's YouTube replay. When it cuts, go up there and follow it. Here, let's see what the cards got for you. Stay out of the past. I read your cards. But yeah, this is all about transforming, right? When the milk spills, choose how you're going to feel about it. Get ahead of the emotion, right? That's your exercise. All right, get ahead of the emotions. And practice getting neutral. Neutral is your friend, right? If you can get neutral, you can eliminate any negative emotion in spite of an inability to get happy. Do you follow me where I'm going with that? Practice that getting neutral that I had you do right at the top of the read. Queen 77, you are... No, I keep freezing. This is another reason why TikTok is on short time. January 1st, you guys, get onto youtube.com at pepperfiretina and follow me there. You will be able to comment on my next presentation, which will be week after next. Much love to you, Triva. Have your best day ever, all day, every day, and you're doing it right. Does John think about you? Wouldn't that be lovely to know, eh? Wouldn't it be nice to know if people think about me? The problem of asking that sort of question, Karen, is that my cards don't care about John. They care about you, and I read you, not John. Because in order to get to John, I got to go through you. So I'm going through me to get to you, and then I got to go through you to get to John. And how you feel about John is going to have way more power over the reading than anything that John has to feel or know or do about you, unless John is dead, in which case I can pull him out of the cards. Of course, if he's half in the grave, I can pull him in the cards as well. If he is still alive and really in touch with himself, I can pull him into the cards, which is interesting. But he won't know that I've pulled him into the cards. So that's always fun. All right. Hang in there, you guys. I have 3 more paid subscribers to read for. And then we are going to open up and we'll read for everybody. Not to worry. And I'm going to have to plug in my phone or I am going to lose you guys before... time is up. My phone is not plugged in, so let's get this set up. I don't know why, but this is partial. This is another reason why we are... Oh, that's why I didn't plug it in. Oh, this is going to be a pain to set up. All right, hold on. Bear with me, you guys. Hello. We just plugging you guys in here, and we're going to set you up. Hopefully, this will let me set you up without causing a issue. There we go. Hopefully that works. All right, it messes up the visuals, but there you go. Do I do full readings? I do indeed. Actually, if you go to Psychic Tarot, you can't see it there, psychictarot.ca, you can hire me to do full readings. And yeah, it's you can, the best bang for your buck, you guys, is to get full access to me. I'll read for you all day, every day, between the hours of 8 o'clock and 8 p.m. Just read my cards, and I'll pull my cards and give you a message. You know, these are great. Feel free to take advantage, but you got to be a member of Tarot Reader in My Pocket or the magical TikTok Toth. Oh, thank you for the little crown, Nelly. Appreciate it. But here on Tuesdays, and when I go to YouTube only, starting in January, on Tuesdays, the free readings will still be free. No, it's not closed. It is still open. All right. So, where are we? Wild One. Darling. Da-da-da-da. Wild One, you still here? Excellent. Good. We're reading. Ooh, 10 of Wands. You get a challenge to put it together. Your challenge is to put it together. And you know you've got all of the power, and then you got to write something. Ooh, happy. Wait, ooh, what is this? Is this a contract or is this a business plan? Is this what are you putting together here? This is talk about freedom and starting and going and yeah. This is Page of Swords. This is, are you going back to school? Is this, what are you creating? What are you putting together? The house, the land, and the moving. Oh, so this is the signing of the land papers. Yes. This is happening. You put in an offer and it's been accepted and now you just got to sign papers? House, land, moving. That's crazy. Yeah, that's fantastic. Look, happy, joy. All right, let's see where we're going here. Do you have to physically move then? How soon are you moving? I got a Queen of Pentacles here. Whoa, talk about chomping at the bit to move. Look at you. Oh man, this art card. This is the Temperance card. This is you have been plotting, planning, putting this together. You got to move by February. February seems so very far away. Oh my God! Look at this is you. This is you. You look at all those animals, right? This is you want to be feeding the animals yesterday. Is this what I'm looking at? So two-faced. You're already plotting. You've got this farm half mapped out already, don't you? This is it, right? You can start the planning. Once you've signed those papers and you have a move-in date, you can plot out exactly what your guys are going to do. This is your business plan. This is your farm plan. This is, you guys got to sit down. As soon as you sign those papers, even before you take possession, you guys got to start creating, communicate to the world. This is my land and this is what we're going to do. You just became farmers, right? And look at this. Now you're going to start farming the land. But without that plan, without this plan, you ain't farming nothing. Do you get me here? This is, oh man, this is, you guys, this is money pit. You just bought a money pit. Right? This is, oh my God, all the happy cards. You couldn't get more happy cards out coming out of here. And here's, I'm going to throw a wrench into your works because this is, there's no swords here. There is no swords here except the plan. All right? If you are not planning to succeed, then you are planning to fail. Do you get how important this business, this farm plan is? Please say yes. Do you get this? This is so important. Do you know where to go to write this farm plan? So there's a couple of organizations. You're going to get in touch with me offline. Either you, Dixie, I don't care who. Get in touch with me offline and tell me to plug you into the farm people that are going to help you succeed, okay? Because there's lots of money and support for you. You'll notice there's no money here. You guys got to, look at this. You guys got to find money, create money. There's no money. You guys got to build. All of your money that you guys have is going into this, right? This is, you guys are going, Jesus, are you going completely all in? Guys, this contract is the most important thing that you guys are going to write after your farm plan. Do you get this? I want you guys going all in. I want a farm contract. I want a partnership contract. And I want a farm plan, and I want you to talk to a financial advisor to help you make sure that all your paperwork is set up financially to protect you each from each other and cooperate you best to best taxation ability, which could be a holding company or something, but y'all got to sit down and do the legal aspects and the business plans here. And start that as soon as you sign those papers. Okay? Hey, Dixie! Oh, you're going to have to go hear that on YouTube, man. Because you just missed that. But you guys got work to do. And I'm gonna go to Jessica Lita, who's been waiting since almost 9 o'clock to get a reading. You still there, Jessica Lita? And Wow. And you guys come back after me. Dixie, I know you just came in. And rather than read for you guys online today, let's save that energy. And we are going to put the two, we'll sit down, get you guys all together. I'll sit together and do a group reading. Wild One can fill you in, Dixie. And we'll put that together. But this one strikes me that you guys really need to hold on just 1 second. Have you guys got quelqu'un avec vous autres? Okay, I'm gonna get. I'm live online. I'm not supposed to be here, so I'm gonna get somebody for you. Bear with me a second, you guys. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm back. Everybody's going crazy around here trying to get everything put together so that we can go off to the shows. All right. All right, back to Wild One. Dixie, you guys get back to me offline. And with all of you that are involved in this partnership together at the same time, and we'll do a group reading for you guys and tell you what direction, and I'll get you the links for the business plan and what you need to discuss and how you're going to hook this up with your accountant, etc., etc. But you guys got to do this the right way, okay? Because there's support for you guys that you don't even know exists yet. All right. Hey, Z-Matt. How are you, darling? All right. Where are we? Jessica Lita is next. Let me write down this plan and business plan. All righty. Oh, my God. Dixie, wait until you see the bright, shiny cards that I just read for Wild One. Crazy. All right. Jessica Lita, darling. Then I got Ray, and then we're opening it up to everybody who has waiting for a reading patiently. So here we go, you guys. I got Death card. Woohoo! Jessica Lita. Followed by the 9 of Cups. Followed by, the Strength card. All right. You practicing Law of Attraction? Are you practicing alignment? What do you practice, darling? What is this? How am I focusing you here? How do I focus you on getting this that you want, you want in your life like nobody's business? This is your wish card. This is you getting everything and it coming and keeping coming as everything that you want it to be. And what is this? And it's almost like you feel like you've got to stick your head in a lion's mouth in order to get there. This is the challenge. This is how do you find the courage to do this and keep doing this all day, every day? Things looks like a good job and a new life. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So this makes life simpler. So, yeah, so I got it. It's a 13. So it's a 4, right? This is, oh my God, new job, new love. This is all, it's starting to go. It's going to get faster. It's coming together. The manifestation is happening. This just says, do more of that. Do lots more of that. Focus. Get just everything that you've been doing right to get into manifestation, to get into alignment and manifest your best life. Do way more of it. Keep doing it all day, every day. Focus on, live in, drown yourself in those positive emotions. Always looking for, and be brave enough to look for that positivity in the worst negativity. You following this? But courage is your friend, right? Because, hey, oh, whoa, look at these cards. Here's your energy, right? Because shit's going to happen. And it's going to manifest. Doesn't matter how good a manifester you are, shit is going to happen. Do you get this? Give me another yes if you get this. You understand that no matter what you do, shit happens, right? You get this. You have no control over any outcome, no matter how desperately you have worked at manifesting it, right? You got that? So when it manifests in a way that you didn't expect, you should say, oh, surprised. That's not what I was expecting, but embrace it and go with the flow anyway. Do you feel this? Because if you choose the emotional upset, you choose the loss, then you are surrendering to the misalignment. Do you get this? Okay, so for those of you, give me another yes if you get this, Jessica Lita. For those of you who don't understand the list, so I have paid customers that come into the 2 channels, and they automatically get bumped onto if they come into my live reading, whether it's free or paid, they are going to get onto my reading list automatically. If you are not a paid super fan, then you are not automatically on the list. I read all the super fans first, get them out the way, and then when I'm finished, sorry about that, you guys, when I am finished with the super fans, did I just mute you guys on YouTube? Please tell me I didn't. And then I open it up to everybody else. Usually it's going to be between, well, sometimes shortly, because Ray is my next one before I open it up. All right, so back to Jessica Lita. So this is a 5, and this is a 9. Do you get this? So between the upset and your abundance is a choice for alignment, right? 9 minus 5 is 4, and 4 is the choice for alignment. Oh, no. Don't mistake. Your ego suit wants to cry over the lost things. Okay? You can't, if you don't feel those emotions out, if you don't cry because you lost that thing, you're just stuffing that emotion down into your boots, and you're going to carry that negative emotion with you until you die from God knows what. Do you get this? Don't stuff the emotions. Feel the emotion and give it back to wherever it came from. It means nothing about you. You are perfect. You are eternal. You are the power. It is an emotional choice, and you don't have to choose it. Do you get this? African dancers. There's a name and a half. You get this? Atta girl. All right. And see, this is the choice. You can transform the emotion, right? Devil's always in the details. You can choose, you know what happened. Once you choose, I'm not getting emotionally involved in this happening. To get this, Jessica Lisa? You can look at it and go, no, I am not getting involved in that. I don't want anything to do with that. And so I'm not getting involved. So you acknowledge the existence of whatever it was that caused the upset, and you have your power given back to you, and then you can move forward in alignment. But this is the actual choice that you've got to make, right? Does that make sense? And then you choose the emotion, positive emotion, go after the alignment, what you want, and feel your way through your existence, right? If the cards seem to be saying stop putting any power on outcome. All you need to focus on is right here, right now. Anything beyond right here, right now is an excessive waste of emotion. Do you follow that? Unless you are in alignment and dreaming about what you want to see happen, do that in alignment. But if you are not in alignment, the only answer to whatever question comes up is get in alignment. Feel out the emotion if you need to feel it, right? Be here right now. You got it. And that's where your power comes from, right? You go in there, you go, I am here, I am now. What can I do to make this moment the most powerful moment of my existence? Right? And if you can't take your mind off of whatever it is that 5 of Cups represents for you, then change your mind by physically doing something that keeps you so focused that you can't think about that. Does that make sense? I don't know why I've got this sitting like this today, you guys. I somehow got a shadow all over my face from my mic. This makes sense to you, darling. All right. So have you done 2-week alignment practice? Every hour on the hour for the next 2 weeks. I want you to practice getting into alignment. Takes no more than 7 seconds. Do you think you could do that? Commit yourself to it, man. The second you commit to yourself being in alignment all day, every day, your life changes. It immediately begins getting better because you're no longer focused on giving magnetic energy towards negativity in your existence. Do you understand this? The energy that you express is the energy that the universe throws back to you. So if you are promoting negative energy, I'm angry, I'm hurt, I'm upset, I want to hurt, I want to, right? The negativity you put out, it's what the universe is going to send you. So don't be negative. Be here, be now, and choose your emotions from that moment. Only meditate when I get stressed out. No, I don't want you. I bet. See, if you only meditate when you're stressed out, you're missing the boat altogether. You need to be in meditation mode all day, every day. That's where your power comes from. If you do a yoga practice, what do you do that gets you into the flow? What do you do when you are so in the flow that your body is on fire and you are doing the best thing in your existence? You are just flowing with the universe. Do you know what that is, Jessica Lista? Because that is what you need to do way more of. Not the physical doing of that flow, but living your life in that flow, even when you're not doing that thing that gets you in the flow. Do you get me? And this is the practice, right? I'll tell you what, this is what they pay me the big bucks for, is teaching people how to understand the nuance of forcing that, demand the alignment. You are not a toddler rolling your ship. You know who you are. You found yourself. You've gone back through that ego inception. Well, stay there, because that's where your power comes from. Do you get it? If you are there, you are not here feeling miserable, pointy-headed, meat suit crap, because you are in, and you are actually enjoying the contrast that you are going through, because you are choosing not to suffer your way through it, right? Choose your emotions, guys. This is how we do it. Ray, are you still here, darling? I read for Ray here this morning. I think I've only got 2 paid Toth members who haven't come in. And if they come in, we'll bump them in. But one of them did. One of did come in, but I read for half of their partnership, and I've scheduled a later session with them that's not here with you guys, because that's a little focused for what you guys need. All right, Ray, darling. Thank you for coming in, Jessica Lista. That was a really, really good exercise. Here we go. This is Ray, darling. How's everything going? Oh, look at that. 9 of Cups. Wow. And the Ace of Pentacles. Whoa. And these came up in reverse. So I'm going to flip them. And then I got a Queen of Swords followed by the 4 of Cups. So, ooh. And then I got a partnership. A Deuce of Cups. Here, followed by whoa, where are you going? What do you got to do? And then going after it. Rolly Crowley. What? All right, so this is, I don't know what you did. Is this Christmas? Is this Thanksgiving coming up day after tomorrow? What is this? This is happiness. This is family. This is manifestation. Everything that you have ever wished for coming together. Is this a new job? What is this? This is forward movement, choosing forward movement. So this strikes me as a job. Something. Is this a wedding ring? What the hell? What are we looking at here? What is this bliss creating this potential for absolute physical perfection? What are we looking at here, Ray? Oh, that reminds me. I got to get those before we leave. You're spending lots of time. Oh, sure. And you're enjoying yourselves. Look at this. You're creating family. You're creating. Everything's going well. This is solidity coming together. What's this boundary? I need you to maintain your space. I need you to maintain the energy of this is my go around. Ray. Do you understand that? You can't let yourself disappear because you're in the room with all the adult kids. Do you follow this? This boundary exists, okay? So watch this. Here you are. Now suddenly everything's going. Watch this. Here's your boundary, mama. Cut the apron strings. Oh, it's the husband's family. All right. So give them back their grace, right? Here's that. What do you care? It's his. That's his family. Tell him to deal with his family, right? Why are you fighting with husband's family? Stop fighting. Dude, go take care of your family. I don't care. This is not my family. I didn't marry them. I married you. I almost completely ruined any relationship with my sister-in-law. We had her wedding, and she says to me, something along the lines of, you know, you're marrying my baby brother and this is super important to me and he's my most important thing in my life and blah, blah, blah. And I said, listen, Kim, I said, I really, really like you a great deal, but I'm not marrying you and your family. I'm marrying your brother. You get it? So that boundary, right? This is about you and your happiness and your joy. And what you can park at the door is a relationship with his family. That's his to take care of, not yours. You can be gracious. You can do a turkey dinner, you know, because you can afford it. You can have them all come in, but damned if you're going to be doing it all by yourself. If you're bringing in his entire family, who you're fighting with all the time, that you know, you have this negativity with, you want to make this happen, dude, this is creating rules and boundaries, and this is, here, can the kids go to their place? What is this? Who are these guys, right? Send the kids to their place for Christmas. Go to grandma's for Christmas. Go to auntie whoever's for Christmas. You know, what is this? This is your happiness, your joy, your alignment, right? And if you get focused on the negativity of, here, the energy here is, I hate Christmas. I stopped doing Christmas the second I could do Christmas. Actually, the last time I did Christmas was when our Christmas burned down in 2004. I haven't set up Christmas since because there's nothing worse than losing a Christmas tree. But we choose our emotions, right? And if we choose the negative emotions, we get more negative emotions. But if we choose to ignore the spilled milk and the negativity, then we see only the happiness, the joy, the manifestation. Do you see this, Ray? Do you think you can do this? Feel your way through. How am I going to get through this insanity, right? Because you got to get creative, right? Get creative. If you don't want to go, you can get sick at the last minute. Dude, you can make yourself so sick that you need your husband to stay home and take care of you, and the kids can go to the in-laws for whatever, and you don't have to be there, right? Devil's in the details, right? And you can be, look at this, Cobra Chicken jumping out here. You could be a Cobra Chicken about this. Ray, is this going to someplace in the States and you don't want to cross the border? What am I looking at here? I need more coffee. Ray, is this about going to the States? Oh, going to Alberta, which is just as bad in some. Is that what I'm looking at? It's you might as well be going to the States kind of energy. Is that what that energy is? Say yes if it is. Say no if it's not. But it's because you're going into a. That's where, right? Okay, so this is where you go. Oh nope. This is not, if you're in alignment, nothing that they could say. Here's the beauty of it. Look, here's the tower. If you go in there expecting all the crap and you are so prepared for it that you know that you are not going to get triggered by it, other than to go, you know what, I'm not feeling very well right now. I'm going to go lie down. I've got a bit of a headache. You can, right? This is going to go really, really well if you don't allow anybody to get into it. Do you get me? Or you could just say, I get a migraine, I'm not going, right? This is your go around. You do not have to do this. Devil's in the details. Choose your battles, okay? And you know, if you're going to choose a hard battle, choose a brave. Be brave, right? Be brave enough to get into alignment before you go. Right? And stay in alignment while you're there, and then none of their crap is going to affect you in any way, shape, or form. And here, if anybody needs, I don't even know how to give you anything for Alberta. I could give you power for the U.S., but I don't know what I can. I'm going to knock this thing over, I swear to God. All right. Now, we're going to open it up, you guys. We're gonna start. Let me know who's still watching on YouTube that hasn't had a reading yet this morning. Holly McClure. All right, we need a couple of names here. Who's there? Nellie's been waiting. Holly M. Who else? Queen 777. Sadez and Kelly McCully. All right, we'll start there, you guys. There you go. All right, you guys, make sure you're following me. And if you're following me here on TikTok, I want you to take the time to note my name. You did catch one, Sadez. Trick is to come in real early and make sure you hang out long enough, and then and then you find out right quick that I'm going to be reading for you, and it works. So here we go. Nellie, patience pays off. Hey, darling. Oh, look at you. Escape freedom. You writing your swan song. Whoa, what have you just started over that you got to learn how to put this together, communicate to the world? Ooh. Did you just recently get divorced with 2 kids, Nellie? What am I looking at here? What is this? It is a breakup. Are there 2 kids involved? Any kids involved? 2 kids involved. Look at that. I'm so good at this, eh? Jeez. I always surprise myself when I nail it, eh? Even though, you know, they jump out. They jump out. And your greatest, I want you to feel, do you practice alignment, Nellie? Do you practice law of attraction? You broke up with boyfriend without kids. Oh, you do. You started. And you've been watching long enough? Do you get this? Do you get where I'm pushing you to how you do this alignment thing so that it works for you and nobody else? Because this is key. You need to practice this. You've heard me this morning tell you how to do the practice for the next 2 weeks. I want you to commit to it. Do you think you could commit to practicing it the way that I'm teaching it here? Can you feel it? Yes or no? You need a personal reading. Well, you're getting a personal reading right now. You can hire me separately. Just go to psychictarot.ca and you can hire me there, and you can pick your time. You're going to have a hard time over the next couple of weeks picking, because there is likely not a reading available on my calendar until something like January, at this point, maybe even late in December. So you got to book with me you got to get in touch with me directly in order to book a meeting, okay? But I mean, as far as this goes, I need you to teach yourself how to get into alignment and practice this. The whole point, you've just come out of this. Do you feel the personal power that you have taken back for yourself in coming out of this relationship? You are now in whole, complete power and complete control, and you get to decide where you're going from this. How old are the kids, Nellie? How old are your kids, darling? 12 and 14. Oh, that's good. So they are awake and aware, and they are really close, eh? The 2 of them are very, very close to. Are they both boys or a boy and a girl? What am I looking at here? They're both. I'm glad to hear that they're very close, because they are a boy and a girl. Okay. And which is the emotional one, the boy or the girl? Because they're both coming up as knights here. See how they look at each other. They are going towards each other. The boy is the emotional one. The girl's a firecracker, though. Holy crow. All right. Now, here's I guess they get into it too, eh? They love each other, but they get it. Oh, and he is so emotional. You got to get him. He's got to learn how to do this. He needs to learn how to use his emotions so that he can live his best life. The reason that people keep it all in is because it prevents them from having to feel what they don't want to feel. So, but in doing that, what we do is we fill a suitcase full of garbage and poop, and we carry it around with us our whole lives. This is what he's doing, okay? And she is explosive. So if she feels something, you hear it, you feel it right away. Is that what I'm looking at? I'll get another yes out of you. And your job, oh yeah, she is, eh? And your job is, this is like herding cats. right? Because when they are not getting along, like the best buds that they are, they fight like cats and dogs, right? Oh, she is totally outspoken, and he doesn't like it. Is she the older one? I get another yes out of her. Bossy boots. She's the younger one. Oh, that's cool. So he's taking care of her. He's nurturing her. He's playing super big brother, and she's getting old enough now. She's starting to resent it. It's been great so that's where they're cats and dogs, right? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yep. All right. So, and you are herding cats. You are constantly having to play judge, jury, executioner. Yes? How smart is she? And hubby didn't help. Hubby helped feed into that, didn't he? Hubby fed into that, didn't he? This is part of why you're no longer together. Hubby would egg this on. I've somehow completed a challenge. Thank you, guys. He is exhausting. I bet he is. Hello. Uh-oh. And I have nobody here to serve. I don't know who opened the shop this morning, but there we are. Somebody will be with you in just a minute, you guys. Thank you. This is, you got to stay out of the past, and you've got to choose how it's going to go, right? Here's the fun part. I'm going to have to cut this short and get somebody to serve these customers again. I'm sorry about this. He won't leave you alone. I'm going to help you fix that. Nellie, think about that for a second, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that. All right, Nellie, I'm going to teach you how to do. He won't leave you alone. He's trying to get back together. What is the overriding energy that... So your primary energy in here is figuring out who you are, and how you're going to survive this. All right. And was he physical with you? He's ruined your current relationship. That's okay. That's okay. If he is capable of ruining your current relationship wasn't strong enough to come together. Do you get this? Because somebody that loves you and the right relationship is going to want to crawl through hell on their hands and knees with you. Do you get this? Anybody less isn't worth your time, effort, nor energy, except for maybe, a booty call. I'm not allowed to say that. Do you get this? This is, if you're going to have a relationship with anybody from here on in, it needs to be with somebody that is going to be your be all and end all. Because biding your time for the sake of children, or biding your time in the hopes that something might come back from somebody who's got nothing to give you, is a waste of your time. You are here to love your life and live your life to the best, to create. Look at you creating your best life. You just came out of that. Feel the freedom and the release that you just gave yourself by leaving that relationship, taking back your power. You right now, you get to decide. Okay, I would give the kids a little bit of input, but you get to decide how this is going to go forward. And if you decide that desert that you have come out of is not worthy of going back to, then you need to create the base upon which you are going to go forward with you as this new beastie that you feel the power of. Do you get it? Do you get this, Nellie? Do. Yes. All right. So here, every hour on the hour, can you put yourself into alignment? Can you feel the alignment? Are you that advanced with your practice? Yes or no? Can you Because what I'd like, Nelly, is to push you into at every hour on the hour doing an alignment practice and making your life about you with you here. Not you here. You here in control, in alignment, in perfect emotional power with yourself. Right? And this is the practice, you guys. That's all it is, right? Because life happens and it's going to get ahead of you. And you have no choice about the outcome. So what you want to do is get into alignment. So whatever the outcome is, you do it in your full power. Make sense? So that's your practice. Every hour on the hour for the next 2 weeks if you really want to figure out how to do this the right way, you guys. Commit yourself to it. This is your practice. This is, nobody else can do this for you. You have to do it all by yourself. Oh, hi Dixie. Welcome back. Holly. Holly M, are you still here, darling? All right. All right, here we go, darling. Oh, Queen of Wands. Ooh, is this you playing house mom? Are you playing house nurse? And you are hoping for something new. Focused. Oh, this is good. This is good. What's going on here? You are taking care of... No, dude, this is... You are... I get the energy. You are holding space for this renewal, this new thing to be created and grow and come forward. Is this this is you just holding space for the hubby? Yes? You're gonna have to say yes again. Da 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 da. Yes, it is. All right. So this is the practice, right? You get into the alignment and you do what you've got to do in alignment, and then you're not doing anything. It's just happening. It's just something that is. Do you feel the difference in the energy? And then when you're there is where you hold the space, because you can't do this for him. He has to do this for himself. All you can do is hold space. And the only place that you can hold space is internally. Yeah, this is the beauty of it. But see the healing that you are creating for him by doing that, holding the space. Do you feel that? Right? If you see his sickness, if you see his pain, if you see his anxiety, and that's all you see, then you don't see him. And he is bigger and stronger and faster and way more important than any of that, right? And so you need to truly see him and not that negativity. And that is an emotional choice, right? And it makes the neutrality of dealing with the negative bits that much easier. And that's your challenge, right? And it's not easy because you got your own challenges and your own harshness, right? But when you do it in alignment, you feel that comfort and you feel the forward movement. Yeah. And look at that. And now all you gotta do is share it with him. He could use this, right? This is like step 7 in its full, complete, total power. You get it? I love it when you guys get this stuff. This is so cool. All right, Holly, teach it to him. Get him to watch the YouTube replays, you guys, because they, I do this several times over the course of the 2 hours, and the alignment is absolutely key. Do focus on creating positivity, right? Feel your way into where you're going, right? I love to say stop thinking, start feeling. In your case, don't think at all and use the emotional feelings so you don't feel the physical feelings. All right. Queen 777, are you still waiting? Hi, Soul Child. I have a list of 3 people to read for. I'm here until noon. And if we're still here, I will I will. I think you are the only one who I haven't read for or watching on YouTube right now. So unless somebody's in there before you, I may be able to read for you today. So we'll see how quickly this goes. Queen 777. I got an emperor here. This is either husband, father, boss. Did somebody just ow. Somebody just die on you? Your father, grandfather, uncle? Who just passed away on you? Did somebody just pass away on you, Queen? You're welcome, soul child. And since nobody else has popped their little head up in there and said, no, I'm still waiting, I assume you are definitely the next one on YouTube. So hopefully we should get to you. I've got lots of time before noon. Queen, he is still with me. Did somebody just die? Your mom's cousin and his aunt. Two of them at the same time. Oh my God. How old is the cousin? This is like you are feeling like the whole family just died. Poor darling. And was this in a car accident or something? What happened? Not at the same time, but within time, two different incidents happening within a short space of time. Is that correct? Why am I getting the emperor here? Had one of them had been sick for a very long time? Or did one of them die surprisingly? I'm going, was the son, the boy was a suicide? Yeah? How did this happen? What am I looking at here? The one died and the other committed suicide as a result? Your cousin. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. And did one... So what is the connection? What is the powerful connection that the two was just the... You... Are you questioning your relation? Are you causing... Okay. So I'm trying to figure out who's the emperor. Who's the connection between the two of them? Is that your uncle? And your uncle is left alone as a result of these two deaths, and you are focused on him somehow. Why? This is your uncle. This is not your father. His sis. Okay, hold on. And does he have a family of his own, or was this his only family, his sister and her son? Is that what I'm looking at? Why is your focus on this guy? I like the cards, though. Ooh. Oh, there's your happiness. All right. So what's the kicker? Ooh. Dude. I got a feeling both of them... Oh, you met. Okay. All right. As a result of the funeral. And so what is... Who's clearing their estates? Are you somehow involved in having to clear these estates? What are we looking at here? Like, are you looking at an inheritance here out of the blue? We see each other at the funeral. Okay. All right. And you are feeling particularly connected to that because this is most recent, yeah? Okay, so why am I getting this card? Why is the Emperor coming here? This is your uncle. Your uncle has to clear both of their estates because he's the sister and the father. Is that correct? And she didn't have a family? Or, I don't know, I don't understand the family connections, but he could use some help. Is that what I'm understanding? He's got to clear these two estates. And you are capable of helping. What am I looking at, honey? his father's sister. Okay, so here, at the end of the day, are you implicated in somehow helping clear either of those two estates? Yes or no? Are you about to receive an inheritance from either of those estates? Yes or no? Two simple questions. What is your legal connection to this? No. So there's no estate clearing. You were just physically at their funerals and have been touched by how alone and broken and lost this family is. Is that what I'm looking at? Okay. All right, here. And it hurts losing two close family. I'm going to give you I had two close personal friends. Were you close to these two people? Yes or no? I had two close friends die within like 3 days of each other. And I was having one of those weepy, bawling my eyes out all the time days because I had lost these two friends so close of time. Here's the devils. Look at this. 5 of Pentacles. Devil's in the details as I tell this story. So we go over to Greg's grandmother's house. Granny was still alive at the time. She was she was 102. And I am sitting in the woman's living room, and we're having tea. And all of a sudden, I burst out crying because, you know, my two friends had like just died within like 3 days of each other. And I'm having a rough time. And I'm just like verklempt. And Granny says, "Oh, my," because she was very proper, and such a show of emotion out of the blue would shock her, and it did. And Greg said, "Oh, Granny, it's don't mind Tina crying. She's just had two friends of hers die, like in the last couple of days." And Granny reaches over and she pats me on the knee, honey, and she says, "Oh, there, dear. All of my friends are dead." The perspective, the completion, the snap back to reality that we're all going to die. Our physical bodies are going to go away at a certain point. And the things that, devil's in the details, right? I said this, devil's in the details. Know that it is their suits, their meat suits, their physical bodies that are dead and gone. They are still, look at him. They are still very, very much alive in the other existence. All right, there is and I don't even know what to call it. Some people are going to call it heaven. You could call it hell. I think that if you believe in hell, you're going to go through hell before you ever get to heaven, because there's a transition phase between alive and dead. And you've got to do, here's the fun part, you've got to do the work to know that it's just their meat suits that are gone, but that they are still very much the powerful energies that you have loved and known all of these years. Do you feel this? Can I show you this? Like we go through life, we are thinking, oh, I've lost these people. I'll never see these people again. I'll never feel these people again. I'll never hear these people again. And it's not true, because they didn't go anywhere. Yes, their meat suits died, but their energy is still right here. Do you get this, Queen? Do you get this? And knowing this, knowing that people don't actually die, right? Just their bodies do give us the strength to connect with them, right? And the best way, honestly, to connect with them is to get into alignment with yourself and allow their presence to come into your space. All right. And the practice, I call it a practice because it is a practice. And the longer you do it, the better it works. But you got to practice it. You've got to do it. All right. And every hour on the hour for 2 weeks. If you're just starting out, you guys, and this is you want to commit to the practice, I will tell you that it absolutely works. And Queen, there's a physical energy that somehow you have an ability to help the uncle. You feel your grandma, auntie, and your dad next to me, but how that connects you to him. Well, there you go. See, and that's why they are coming in here and telling you, we are here. We do feel this energy, use this energy. But there's something that you can give to the surviving uncle or your dad, whoever the emperor is in these cards, and help them, whoever it is that's got to clear the estate. They could maybe use your abilities and your sensibilities in order to help them take care of that, or at least to help them get into touch with the right people so that they can clear this. Because losing two people that soon together, that's really, really hard on a meat suit. We meat suits are super sensitive people, you know? All right. But see if you can help them figure out how to get through whatever it is that they've got to, even if it's just holding their hand. But I think that they helping him get into alignment with the fact that their spirits are still here to help and carry you and want to be with you all day, every day. That is all up your alley. Sadez, you are up here next. All right, you guys, I got 40 minutes left. Hopefully we'll get through all of you before noon today. All right. The alignment practice is your best friend, you guys. It makes it so much easier to deal with the loss of dead family or dead friends, because I can call you Sadie. You can call me Sadie. That is a line. Is that that's a line from a song. All right, here we go, Sadie, darling. 10 of Pentacles, followed by the Queen of Swords. Ooh, followed by a 2 of Cups. Ooh, and then there's a Page of Swords. Yeah. Is this a divorce, a separation, a death? What puts you in a position of, did your parents just get divorced, Sadie? What am I looking at here? Yes, please. What am I looking? That looks like that you were on the outside looking in to something that was either painful and broke up, and you don't want to be involved with the painful and broke up, or they just got together, got married, and you don't want to be involved in that got together and married. What is this energy? What is this? Your fan is together, and your partner and you just got engaged. Oh, okay. So is this your mother or your mother-in-law? This your mother and your... Who's the problem? Your mother or your mother-in-law? Which is it? Congratulations, by the way. Oh, this is the mother. Do you see this? Look at. Do you see how she's managed to chop the head off the mother-in-law and put the lines in the sand? She's his mother. She's not your mother. You need that line in the sand, at least internally. You need to have that emotional line in the sand, and he needs to be on board with it, because this is your home and your family and your future and your wedding, and your job, should you choose to accept it, is to find a way to make her feel like she's all in. Does she not have a daughter? Sadie, does your fiance have a sister? I think that's the issue here. She does. She has her own daughter, and has the daughter got her... This is your wedding, right? You just need to clean house and make sure that you and hubby are happy. This isn't about her, certainly not about your own mother, right? But your freedom becomes finding a way to give her enough to do with this wedding so she stays the hell out of your way, and you get your and your husband... Thank you very much. You get your and your husband's wedding the way that you want. And you get to meet all the family. Oh, it's the sister-in-law. It's not even the mother-in-law, right? So here, yeah, so she wants to push it the way that she wants. Well, you're going to get super creative here, darling. and you are going to bring her in, and you are going to keep her so busy doing all the things that you want that her input won't, she will be inputting, but she'll be inputting what you want. Do you get this? You get this? This is how you resolve that problem. You give her so much things to do that she feels like she's actually doing. Dude, I need you. Here's what we need. This is how we're going to, this is how he wants the, and we want the invitations. Make sure she's in on what you and your husband want, and get her in alignment with what you and your husband want, and get her working with you. This is, dude, all the power to you, right? Get her on board and use your alignment to take advantage of it. Man, this is your freedom. Look at that. And is there a prenup involved? What's with the prenup? Busy her up with wedding favors, decorations. You got it? Sadie, is this a prenup? What is this? What is this legal issue with the wedding? You're both broke. So you can't afford a wedding anyway. Is that right? You're going to do, here, my first wedding, we did a potluck. My sister-in-law's cousin is a professional cake baker. They made, or dude, my first wedding cost me $700, including my wedding cake. You got it? Why is Lloyd cheating on Nevaeh? Lloyd is cheating on Nevaeh because he's a scumbag. Don't cheat on people. If you don't want to be with somebody, don't be with them, but don't cheat on them. God, that's like them sleeping with both of you. That's gross. That's disgusting and cruel. What if they've got syphilis? Yeah, there you go. Holly's wedding cost $800, right? You get her working on it, right? Yes, ask the question, said Ez. Sadie, ask the question. What's the question? And then I'm reading for Kelly McCully, 291, if you're still here, Kelly. Well, I see you. You just like the live. I'll take that as a yes, I'm still here. And right after that, we go back to YouTube for Soul Child. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Sadie. So your job is to get into complete alignment and keep her so busy that she can't get into your way, right? You're going to create an ability for her not to have an issue. Oh, no, dude, I need you to take care of the cookies. I need you to take care of the sweets table. We're going to serve it at 10 o'clock, and I need you to take care of all of the details. Do you think you can handle that? Get her so freaking busy she doesn't have time to get into your way. Does this make sense to you, hun? This is too easy. Get into alignment, and you will find how to deal with her. But this is your wedding and his wedding, and he needs to back you up every inch of the way because this is your freaking wedding, okay? If she wants to detail a wedding on her own, let her go do her own wedding. But right now, this is what we need. Do you want to help? I need you to help. And, you know, feel your way through it, honey. But your job is to get her on board as your friend, right? So that you two are working together to create this amazing wedding. He tells her to fuck off and wait for her wedding. Well, let him be the fall guy, all right? Go, honey, she just wants to help, you know? And bring her on side for you. You could turn your sister-in-law into your best friend as long as, one, she realizes that you are not marrying her, so what she thinks is none of your business. And he is not divorcing her in order to marry you, so what she thinks is none of her business. And he's a guy, so $20, he really doesn't care how this flows together. Do you get me? So your opportunity to turn her into your best friend. They're super close, right? Yeah, it's real with my two kids too, right? But if my daughter, you know, if my son were getting married, I'm pretty sure my daughter would want to mix her little fingers in there too because she loves her brother so much and would want to take care of that. Makes sense? All right, Kelly. Good luck to you, honey. Yeah, let him be the bad guy though. And then, but you get to make great friends with her. You two are going to create magic together. Kelly, look at this. Did you just get released into a partnership? Did you just end something old in order to create a partnership that you were building and putting together here? Or did you just meet somebody that you want to be with and it's going to take a divorce and you don't know how to make this decision? What the hell am I looking at, Kelly? Good God. What are we looking at? Kelly McCully. Darling, what is going on here? How do we get you? You've been Oh, it's custody of your children. All right. How old are the kids? How many kids are we talking about? Because this is painful enough. It's 3 kids? Just the one, and she's 8. But she's big as 3. It's only the one kid, and that's why they're fighting. Wow. All right. She's 8. 8. And what does she want? What does she want, Kelly? She wants both of you all day, every day. She doesn't want the divorce. She wants both of her parents to stay married, and she doesn't understand why you two can't live together anymore. Is that right? Is that right? She wants you guys still together, but that's not happening. We are done. Oh, well, we had a job interviewing for tomorrow. Ooh, good luck to you, Prashamsa. She's not with family. Ooh, what do you mean? Where is she? Your daughter's in custody because you guys just broke up and you're trying to get your daughter back? And you weren't able to have custody of her because there was drinking in the partnership that you were in before? And in order to get her back, you need a line in the sand that they believe is legit, and you need to communicate it. You've been clean for 4 years and fighting it. All right, this is it. Yeah, so this is, okay, congratulations. 4 years is a hell of a job. Hell of a job. Addiction is one of the hardest damn things to get over, okay? But it's over. It's done. Do you feel the power? Do you feel the power of where you are versus where you were 4 years ago? Do you feel it, Kelly? This is step 7 for you, darling. Yeah, well, most mothers are not you. I want you to never give up. Never, never, never give up, okay? Because the second you give up, she'll know that you gave up. You got to keep trying, keep fighting. This is get into alignment and bring her spirit to you. She wants to be with you, it seems, as much as you would like to be with her, okay? But you need to prove to them. And they are, how do they prove? Do you have a job currently? Yeah, this is the job. Do you have a job currently? You're going to court on January 9th. Okay, great. Do you currently have a job? You have a job. How long you been at this job? How long you been at this job, Kelly? Do the answers quick and as fast as you can do the questions. We can get on to the next reading and get more readings done. How long you been at this job? I want you to document. You're going to document. But you've stayed employed. Excellent, excellent. And you will have this job right through Christmas, and they're keeping you. You're in a good space. You are in control of your life. You've got your own place. Have you applied to... Oh, thank you for joining the fan club, Melissa. Have you applied... You have applied for custody, and your greatest fear is that you will not get it, right? But you got to understand that the reason that you are afraid... Now, I don't know what your drug of choice is. I don't really care. If I say to you, are you still suffering? Are you still walking through life thirsty? Or have you focused your life on living your best life? Which is the truer statement for you? Because that step 7 is the almighty, all-powerful one that will make this all about you and nobody else, not even your daughter. Fully focused. Good. And you're practicing an alignment. You have been given an alignment practice, all right, with yourself that is keeping you clean and sober, correct? You're going to love this. Yes, clean and sober, correct? Have you completely changed all of the friends? This is a good one. All of the friends and family that you were, this is over. This is done. You're not going back there. This is never happening again. Right? Is this your power? Correct me. Tell me if this is not. You're never, this is the sun in Gemini. This is, I am never going back. This is, you are so committed to this. That addiction is dead. Yes? Right. Okay. So this is what you need to convey. So how do you convey this? You're the one in power here. You're not going back to the addiction. This is not happening. This is, you are in control. You have found yourself in order to not fall back into that hole. Yes? Focus with me, Kelly. Yes? I'm not going back in that hole. Feel the power of that, right? You are the one that holds all these cards, right? So now, what I need you to do between now and January, feel that power and feel your way into showing the judge when you get in front of him how you have changed, why you are never going back, why and how you can be a good mom, what you have put into place to hold space for allowing your family to come back into your home, and that you are willing to do the work required to make sure that your little girl has the life that she deserves, and you are capable of giving it to her because you are committed to the healing. You are committed to the abundance. The devil's in the details. Do you get where I'm going here? You need to have this, so you need to feel this power so intense. Feel free to use this replay on YouTube. It'll render afternoon if it's not already rendering. But this is key, darling. This is key. The devil is in the details, but when they see you going after a real, upstanding, clean, sober life of somebody who's going to fight every minute of every day for their daughter, do you see the two coming together? This is just the beginning, right? So you go in there. It may take time. There may take time to close this space, but you could at least maybe visitations. Are you getting visitations yet, Kelly? Do you have visitations with your daughter? Yes. Oh, excellent. There, we're ahead of the game. Okay. So when you visit, does she want to be with you as much as you want to be with her? I know she's only 8 and they're not really going to take that into consideration, but she wants to rebuild. She wants to close this space as much as you do, right? Do you feel that? And this is how you start. You start right here now. You close the space. You start, they try to use alienate. Dude, you didn't alienate her. Understand this. Feel this power. Embrace, own that addiction. Yeah, so I had a bad life. I got caught up in a bad life. I ended up with, where'd this freaking addiction go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Look at that. I had this addiction. And 4 years ago, I got treatment. And I got clean and sober. And I've been clean and sober for 4 years. And I am never going back there. And if they feel that truth and that power within you as you speak, right? You didn't alienate her. You were in a position where you gave her the best option for a good life, because at that moment in time, you were not capable of caring for her and taking care of her and giving her. But now you are, because you put an ending to this, and you deserve to have your family back. You've worked very hard, right? There's no reason for you to not be together. And I have a plan. This is how we're gonna do it. This is how the family works. This is how I use my program and my support people and my people. And you just gotta convince this freaking judge. And he goes, Mommy gets her baby back. Right? As long as he believes that the past is done, then, but you gotta be in alignment with this. You gotta be so on board for this that the judge, not only does the judge believe it, you believe it. Kelly, do you get where I'm pushing you here? You need to not care about what the talking heads say, and you got to prove to the judge that the talking heads are full of shit. Because this is who I am. I am not who I was first thing this morning. I am definitely not who I was 4 years ago, right? And those are the energies that the judge wants to feel when he talks to you. He is there in the hopes that he can reunite a family, right? Because this is family court you're going to, right? This is a custody court. The judge wants to put you and your daughter back together. The dangerous people, the people that were dangerous to you as an addict, are no longer in your space, right? You need to be able to show that too. If you're still hanging around with the addicts and junkies or drinkers and whoever you were hanging around with at that time 4 years ago, or the same people you're hanging around with, it's going to be a little harder to convince the judge that it has changed, right? But yeah, no, okay, you have not. Good. So you've got all of this. Itemize it. Feel it. Get so deep into it that when you talk to that judge in January, he sees the good, upstanding individual that you have created out of your dark past history. But own that dark past history, because you are never going back. Do you feel that, Kelly? The judge needs to feel that, and you will get your family back together. All right. Alignment. Your alignment is everything, right? Good luck to ya. You keep me going. Look, use the power, the energy that keeps you sober to convince the judge that you deserve to have your family back. All right. Who did we have? Ascending. No, it was Soul Child, who I said Ascending Universal Butterfly came in after I said. So what do we got? I got 20 minutes left. We're going to start with Soul Child because I said I would do them next. All right. Good luck to you, Kelly. Come back in 2 weeks and let me know how you're feeling. But do this. Alignment, honey, is the best thing for you. It's going to give you your solidity. It's going to give you more of the power that you've been working on creating. Do you think I would have a family of my own? I feel like I blew my shot. Oh, no, definitely did not. You can't blow your shot. You cannot blow your shot. Soul Child. Desian, I don't know if I'm going to have time to read for you this morning, but if I can, I can. And if I can't, I might just do one-offs after this reading. Soul Child. Do you have a choice to make, Soul Child? Do you know what this choice is? This choice will make you very, very happy, but create a situation where you got to draw a line in the sand. Do you know what I'm talking about here? Somebody asks you to marry them and you've got issues with a mother, a mother-in-law, a sister-in-law. What is this? What is this decision, Soul Child? Do you know what we're looking at here? What is this? You're not sure. You don't know what you have. All right. Who's this woman that's got way too much power over you, and quitting with her would give you all the joy in the world? Do you know who this is? Who's this issue? Will the arrears case with Kirk end soon and begin your favor? Ooh, that's a very good question. Oh. No, there's no decision. It looks like you're going to be waiting a little while, Melissa. Your mother, maybe. You're not sure. There's a lot going on right now. Well, this is someone who's got their nose where it ought not to be. And this is not up to them to make decisions about. How old are you, Soul Child? Watch this. Watch it be a minor I'm reading for. How old are you, Soul Child? 13, 15, 18? How old are you? You're 30. Oh, it's your aunt and... Oh, and your dad is sick. You're 30. Okay. And you don't have a family of your own. Are you a single child, Soul Child? Are you a single child? She doesn't want you to go around him. Oh, you have an older brother and a younger sister. But you're 30. And what do you want to do? What she wants is none of your business. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? This is your father. What do you want to do? These cards say, tell her to mind her own business, and you go to him anyway. You want to take care of him? You want to be his nursemaid? I want to see him, but they keep telling me he doesn't want to see me. They even tried to keep me out by putting me on a list. Okay, so go anyway. What are they gonna do? Oh boy. Alright, sorry about this. No, thank you, Badman. I appreciate it, but no, I don't. Turn off. There we go. No, I don't share with people I don't know. Thank you. So why don't you go anyway? Right? You are the creator of your own destiny. What are they gonna do? Arrest you at the door? I want to see my father. Just, dude, with cards like this, I'd be walking up to the door, walking straight into my father's home and walking up to his bed or wherever he is. How do they put you on a list? They've threatened to call the police. Well, make them call the police. What are they going to do? I've come to see my father. Security because he's at the hospital. But you have, yeah. And so you go to the hospital and you say, I want to see my father. Like, this is insane. You're the one in power here. You are giving them power over what you do, and you think for some reason that they have power over you. And this is about you, and this is your family. This is your father, and he is sick in the hospital. And is he going to die? Is he potentially going to die, and you would like to make your peace before he dies? Is that what where this energy is? And they're keeping you away. But shame on them. But here's the beauty. What you don't know, soul child, is you can go to him internally. I would do it personally. I would do it. I would be all over it. You have the first thing I would do. Do you know how to get into alignment, honey? We've got 14 minutes left. Am I going to be able to do an alignment thing and still get another reading in? Do you know how to get into alignment? Soul child is the most important thing. You need to be able to speak your piece. Yes, kind of. Okay, well, kind of. I want you to commit yourself to it for the next 2 weeks, because you're gonna need this power to deal with your family in order to get to your father. You want to make your peace with him. I want you to get into alignment with yourself, and I want you to call your father to him so that you can materially see him standing in front of you. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to focus on a time when the two of you were friends and you were happy together and there was a positive emotion between the two of you. Are you capable of getting there, soul child? Can you call a visualization of your father standing in front of you? Can you do it? And this is part of the alignment. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So then in alignment, now you have the conversation with his spirit. You don't even need to talk to him. Talk directly to his freaking spirit. Go, Dad, I want to make amends. This is what I did. This is who I am. This is where I am. This is why, and this is what you need to hear, and this is what you need to hear, and this is what I need to say, and we need to be at peace with each other. I give you back your grace, now give me back mine. And then when you've got that full power internally, then you go to the hospital and you attempt the battle to get into. And this tower suggests to me that it's all bluster and bluff, and nobody's going to stop you as long as you know what room he's in before you go. Does that make sense? Can you feel your way through this, soul child? I tell people for 2 weeks, get committed to yourself and do this alignment practice every hour on the hour so that you fall into it and it becomes a specific practice. All right? But trust yourself, soul child. You are the only spirit on this planet that matters to you. Do you get it? They don't care about you more than they care about themselves. And so they are going to operate from their egocentric toddler in a dirty diaper headspace, whether they like it or not, until they decide to get into alignment and give you back your grace. I don't know what you did that these people don't want you around, but you are not the same person that you were then, and this is none of their business. This is between you and your father. Feel the power of that and use it, darling. Go see your dad. Alrighty. Wow, what energy. I don't know how it's going to turn out, soul child, but you get to give him back his grace and you get to take your power back. And I highly recommend that all day, every day. Okay? Love to you. Universal. Where are you? Every time sending universal butterfly. Are you still there, darling? All right, we got 11 minutes left, you guys. And I got the 2 left. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody key. Here we go. Woo! Here we go, darling. Here's your card. Your cards want to jump out here. I'm not going to let them jump. All right. Get into alignment. Take a nice deep breath. And relax into this. Oh, wow. So this is creativity, right? If you can't get into alignment, trick yourself into alignment. This is key. Your pointy little head is going to do everything in its power to keep you out of alignment because the veil has told it that if you get back into alignment, it's because you're dead. The only way that you can be whole and complete self is because you're dead. And it wholeheartedly believes that because it's got this freaking veil. Convince it that you don't have to be dead. You are your whole self. Get it on board. And the stickiness and the inability to put it together. It's never going to get on board. You got to trick it into getting on board. It wants its power because it thinks it's alone here. So give it its power, but it's only going to get its power if it's in alignment with you, because without you, remind it, before you found this power, you had no power. Do you get this? Do you get how you're going to put this together? Do you get this, universal butterfly? It's the easiest damn thing in the dude. Just get the dude on board. It's there. It's powerful. It's smart. It's beautiful. It's tricksy. It's wonderful. It is the best meat suit you could have ever possibly been born in. But you are the power that steers the boat. So let's be the best us that we can be. It can still be the pretty and the smart and the physical meat suit that impresses the world. But you got to be the one in power. Do you feel where I'm pushing you? Every hour on the hour for 2 weeks, you guys commit to this, because nobody else is going to commit to your power, right? And then when you're in alignment, focus on how you feel. If you are thinking about an issue, you're doing it wrong. You got to feel your way through it. All right, Melissa, you still there? I might get one more after Melissa, you guys. Universal butterfly. Where'd you go, Melissa? Melissa. Ah, thank you, butterfly. Just do the practice, man. There's a point at which Triva comes in now. I don't even converse with her about her life anymore. It's just the little nuances of getting her meat suit to perfect her alignment, right? Where did Melissa go? Oh, that's unfortunate. Melissa's gonna get burned. I got 8 minutes left. Who else? Who's been waiting here all morning trying to get a reading and hasn't gotten one yet? Who's been waiting all morning? Hasn't got? I got 7 minutes left now, you guys. Dead air, dead air. We're not reading cards if we're not reading cards, you guys. Ba-dum-ba. Oh, I've got a popular live. How about that? Oh, it's very cool. Wow, Geo, darling, you just got yourself a reading. All right, well, Geo, for popping up first, got the first reading. Geo, I got a King of Pentacles, man, and followed by the star, and it's... Are you looking for work, darling? What are you... What is this? What is this? Is somebody... Geo, good God, what am I looking at here? Is somebody on the verge of dying and you want them to get better? and you don't know if they're going to get better or not. What am I looking at here? Hang in there, Desian. I may have time. I may not. If I do have time, I'll read for you. But I got to leave right at 12 o'clock. Somebody is. All right. Darlin, how close is this person to you? There's legacy, there's family, there's peace, comfort, healing to happen. This is your husband. All right. And dude, I don't know. Okay. How sick is he? I'm here. I'll tell you right out of the gate. I have never seen anybody look more like they are going to get better than they do in these cards. And I don't think that this means physical better. I think this means spiritual better. Is this what I'm looking at? You are aware. Do you have somebody working with you to put together, dot his I's, and legally cross his T's? Do you have somebody working with you to pre-clear the estate that you are going to be left to take care of when he's gone? You don't. I recommend that you get somebody and you start dotting I's and crossing T's. If there's anything that he wants done, has he been given some sort of prognosis, or are these cards just nasty? You're going to be alone. No, you're not. No, you're not. Where are you in the world, Geo? Where are you in the world? Please tell me you're in Canada. Please tell me you're in Canada. Geo, where are you? Oh, hi, yo, dude. All right. So, where are you gonna look? Where are you gonna look? There is what I want you to do, but you come from Canada. Ooh, that's interesting. Is there much of an estate to clear? You've got a, I need you to get informed. I need you to know what happens to you and your existence when he dies. Especially if this is tied to your living in the United States. You have a house. And what do you intend to, do you know what happens to do you have American citizenship? Or are you only there on a marital, a spousal attachment? If he dies on you, do you know what your rights and responsibilities are, Geo? Oh, good. That's good. That's good to see. Do you know what your rights and responsibilities are if he actually dies? And I want you to find out. Oh, pure American. Okay, fine. What I want you to do is find out what all your legal rights and responsibilities are based on. You said you're in Ohio. You need to know. You need to know, and anything that he can sign. Because here, see, there's a financial. This is financial planning. He can give you the house before he dies, and then it doesn't go part of the estate. Do you get it? You can do financial planning with this man before he dies, if he's on board, that will make your life simpler after he dies, assuming that he is actually dying here. Really? How? You get a financial divorce. You heard about Shirley. Shirley, you saw the big stink on social media. You know who Celine Dion is? Geo. Do you know who Celine Dion is? Yes, no. I got 3 minutes left, so this will be my last reading this morning. Yes, okay. Well, Celine Dion, when her husband of however many years they had been together, got really, really sick, and they found out he was definitely going to die. He was not going to survive. He was going to die. They did some financial planning, and everything that he could sign over to her as a gift before he died, he gave to her. They got a legal divorce and separated all of their financials beforehand, which allowed them to financial plan the expense and the taxes, etc., after he died. Do you get where I'm pushing you here? Go talk to a financial advisor and see what you can still do if he's going to die, you can financially protect some of your assets. Okay, do that. Talk to your lawyer and find out. But, certainly find as soon as you know what all your rights and responsibilities are, then you have the knowledge you need to put all this together, and the lawyer will be helpful. There's, you may not know this. Like here in Canada, if somebody dies, they pay you. You can claim a certain amount to help you pay for funeral services, right? It used to be like $3,100. That doesn't do much. But find out where you really, really stand, because without all that information, you don't know where you stand. And you don't know what you can do, right? And just the very idea of going into this not knowing leaves you all twisting in the wind. Does that make sense? All right. I am going to thank all of you guys, all of y'all, for coming in here this morning. I highly recommend, dudes, if you have not started trying to do an alignment practice of your own, that you put it together, you start doing it every hour. It only takes 2 weeks. Takes 2 weeks for something to become a practice. And frankly, you guys, if you want to get really, really good at alignment, you need 15,000 hours at it. Good luck. It's going to take a while, but the longer you practice, the harder you commit yourself to your own alignment, the better it works. Love you all. I will not be here next Tuesday because I will be at my show in Toronto. If you need a reading before then, get a hold of me at psychictarot.ca. Easy enough. You can book directly, and then we can arrange an appointment. You want to see me in person while I'm in Toronto, you'll have to come and see me at the show. We're there for basically 11 days, and then I come back to Montreal, and I'll be in downtown Montreal too. So those of you who might want to come and see me at Salon des Métiers d'Art, I'll be down there for that. So we will set that up for you. Have a great 2 weeks. Practice your alignment, you guys. The last 2 weeks before Christmas, from the 7th to the 21st of December in Montreal, and starting Thursday through the 7th in Toronto. So there you go. Much love to all you all, guys. You have a great day, and we'll see you back here Tuesday after next. I would love to see you there, Gio. Follow me. You guys want to come and see me at either show, check out peppermaster.com. That's the husband's company there. It's spelled like that. If you can see that clearly. I don't think you can. Peppermaster. There you go. You'll find Peppermaster in my videos at some point somewhere there. It's certainly in one of my links. But have a great day, you guys. I am out of here. Be well, and we will see you again shortly. Bye, loves.